he loves. And the faceoff won by the Pens. Moving it out the far side, Carlson with speed. Chasing him down is Verhage, but over to the far side, the offensive end shot, denied, rebound, chance, he scores! 20 seconds in, baby! That's going to be Jari! The camera can't even capture all this. I can't even see what the, I'm gonna pop! I'm gonna pop!
You want to get out of there?
I'm gonna pop! Where's the table? That the table? That was not the table. Having it now, Kindle. He shoots, he scores! He scores! He scores! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's freaking get it!
God, they did something!
Yes!
An extra point, and the Penguins are in second place!
Hold on, we gotta play the music! Draw, we're gonna do a little shot there, right in front, and Swayman able to get it, and Swayman gets it on a fight! And Swayman is out there literally pinching a guy while he's down! And Swayman, Vasilevsky, we got a goalie fight! Here we go! Vasilevsky and Swayman drop the gloves, drop the helmets, and Swayman trying to get a few punches in! A goalie fight in a frickin' stadium series! Vasilevsky and Swayman, Swayman goes down, Vasilevsky trying to push him down, and the refs are gonna end this fight, but we just saw a frickin' goalie fight! Lacombe to Seneca, pass deflected, and moving out, here come the Ottawa Senators with a chance, 3-on-3 into the zone shot, he scores! What a goal!
I'm not sure.
We'll see.
They're thinking it could be,
No, it's a goal!
no, it could be, interference.
I don't think that was goalie interference, man. I don't think that was goalie interference. Was that goalie interference, Bagel, huh?
Dallas Stars.
But you guys can prove me wrong.
Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars.
We're gonna engineer an animated
Dallas
waifu.
Stars.
No. And why do the Stars goal horn not play?
Oh!
Why do you always quit?
Well, Barbashev gets a goal. We're not gonna talk about Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh man. But Barbashev getting a goal. Here we go for a potential game winner here. We got Bianca saying Dallas win. Well, let's see. Moving it in. Rantanen. Down low shot. He scores. The Dallas Stars are going to walk away victorious in Vegas.
The house is a rockin', not a
Man.
house is a rockin'.
I know I'm a little behind.
All on the part
But Dallas does walk away with the win. But I would say probably the Kings is probably going to be the worst team to make. Uh-oh. McKinnon to Taves, into the offensive end. Taves back to Landeskog. Out to the far side, Nelson. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon from the far side, driving in. Over to the near side, Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon, wrapping it in, forcing it in, not gonna go. Top of the zone, Taves to Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon down low, working hard up against Anderson. Working with that puck to the point, Natchez. Now from the far side, Natchez. How far behind are we? Loose to the near side, again along the boards, rebound chance, he flips it in, over the left shoulder of Blackwood, into the corner for a Vegas Golden Knights goal. And here we go, to the near side of the offensive end, down low,
Just
cycling it
like
around,
it.
top of the zone, clearing it
How
out,
about Mike
Nola
Modano?
Chari, into the offensive end, trying to create a chance, not able to, hello, over to the near side, moving it up into the offensive end, here comes your chance for Nicholas Waugh, power play expires, over to the near side, back in behind the net, Shea over to Achari. Achari to Gino. Here comes the Mad Russian. Up through center and pass to the far side. Brian Russ to Gino. He shoots. He scores!
Yes.
Russ on the assist. Yes, he was sulking. Hello! Over to the near side to the bar, working it around. Puck gonna be down low now. Carlson passing up. Stretch pass. Breakaway chance. He shoots and scores! How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here today, bringing in live play-by-play coverage and reactions. Wait a minute, we're duplicating somewhere, I think. But we're gonna be doing live play-by-play coverage and reaction to the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Let me see where my audio is feeding back. Is it feeding back here? It might be feeding back here. No, it's not. I thought I was feeding back, but we're not. We're here. We're rolling. We're rocking. We're having a good time, as Freddie Mercury would say. What's good, John? How you doing, brother? Okay. What's good, Gavin? How we doing, bro? How we doing tonight? Game 6, Penguins, Flyers. The Penguins trying to pull off the reverse sweep and flip the script on the Philadelphia Flyers. No Penguin suit, that is correct. I know I can't do it. It's a little toasty. Okay, where's that audio? Oh, it's feedbacking from here. That's where it's feedbacking. Okay. That's why it's feedbacking. It's coming from the TV. This TV monitor. Speaking of TV, where is my... There it is. I know, we're really organized tonight. We're really organized tonight, having a good time, ready to rock and rodeo. Puck drop gonna be just a few moments away. All right. Before you can ask, this is just Baja Blast. We just got Baja Blast tonight. But I wanted to have something slushified for this game, so I got some Baja Blast over there in the Ninja Slushie. As it wanted to say hi. But yeah, taking a look here, we are ready to rock and rodeo. Let me update this to live chat, because we might be missing some messages from you. But you guys got your voice over there. Puck drop gonna be near moments away for your Pittsburgh Penguins. And the reverse sweep of the Philadelphia Flyers. A big game 6 here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Time to put them Flyers back in their place. It's Flyer hunting in Philly. Is it raining there? It is. It is raining. It's been raining all day today in the Berg. So, honestly, it's just been one of those days. Let's see what the radar looks like. See if we're in danger of a rain delay in that Pirates game. The color slushie, it's teal. It is a teal slushie. Now the rain's working its way out for the most part. I'm looking at the radar, it's mostly all the way through, mostly cleared out all the way. But here we go. Puck drop just moments away. Yes, sir, Daniel. Go Pittsburgh, gotta love Sid, the middle-aged man. Yes, sir. Sid the grandpa, ready to lead these Penguins into the playoffs. Game 6 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Win or go home for the Penguins. They've been in this mode for almost a week. Ever since Game 4, they have been in a win or go home mentality as the series is back here in Philly. A win tonight would force a Game 7 on Saturday back in the Berg. If yins are ready for this game, let me know by dropping a like on the stream and subscribing to the channel, man. We go live all playoffs long, although tonight we're not going to go live for a later game because I'm going to be working on editing the NFL draft vlog. I am still working on that. I did a lot to go. I did a lot of that earlier today. Still got about an hour or so, a little over an hour and a half of footage to go through. So, you know, we got all that to work through. So I'm going to be making sure I go through that as well. Hoping to have that out by a late week. Yes, sir, Oreo lover. It's time for the Pittsburgh Penguins to take on the Flyers. A big puck drop here in Game 6. Feels like Game 7 atmosphere in Philly because this could be the last time that these fans see their Flyers. If the Flyers would lose this game and in Pittsburgh, there will be no more hockey in Eastern Pennsylvania. Which honestly, I don't know who even put a team in Eastern Pennsylvania to begin with. That's a complete dump over there because Philly sucks. Yeah, Pittsburgh's a better one. Pittsburgh's the city of Pennsylvania. It ain't no Philly. Who cares about Philadelphia, bro? Who cares if that was the birthplace of our nation? Pittsburgh friggin' rocks. Let's go. Oh, man, but we got Vladar in net for the Flyers. Artur Shilov's in net for the Penguins. Shilov's, while Stuart Skinner was doing really well, and I don't think really there's been a goaltending difference in terms of quality of play, the switch to Shilov's has motivated and sparked this team. Pairing that with the fact that Dan Hughes went back to his lines that were tried and true, it's been a massive change here because they're finally getting back to basics. Also, looking at the line today, the big player I want to watch out for is Chris Letang. He has been the man of the Penguins comeback. Coney, you stinking Flyer fan! That did not go as planned. Oh my gosh. I hit Coney on the top, and he hits me on the back. But yeah, Chris Letang has been the guy for the Penguins this series in the comeback. He's been leading the charge with the game-winning goals. So we'll see if he can get more magic in the tank. Yes, sir, Brandon. Let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh, so here we go. Puck drop just mere minutes away. Take a look at our poll over there in the chat. Let me get a little reload over here. We need to make one more run before retirement. Absolutely. And this could be the year. This feels like the dream team. This feels like the Sabres of Pittsburgh. Here we go. Take a look at our poll in the chat over there. Make sure you can vote if you haven't already. We got 73% going for the Penguins on 11 votes. Let them Flyers know we own them. Abso-freaking-lutely. Philly who? Philly who? Yeah, Vladar, more like Vladimir can't play goalie. But here we go. Puck drop just mere moments away from Philadelphia. Does that place even exist? I don't know. But here we go. They're from the magical land of Philadelphia, where supposedly it exists in this sea of orange. Center ice draw going to be coming up here momentarily between these teams. The best player's getting off the bus in Philly. A kid yelled, "Malkin, you suck." Oh my gosh. So here we go. Face off won by the Flyers near side. Top of the zone, Carlson. Flipping it to the back corner. Reese to Lyon trying to get there. Tied up along the boards, Raquel sends it down low. Over to the near side. Along the boards, Carlson kicked away by Vladar. To the far side, moved up by Tippett. Looking for some help towards the offensive end. Parker Wotherspoon gets it back behind his own net. Working it out towards the near side to Carlson. Up through his own end, through center now, dumps into the offensive end, taking a massive dump on the mystical land of Philadelphia. Chinikov trying to take it away from Ristolainen. Novak does shot. Chinikov not gonna go, and the puck gets cleared out. Tanger back at center ice. Ready to roll now, working it around. And loose over to the near side, flips it over towards Gerard, backing around to the near corner, sending it up. Top of the zone, Philadelphia has to set the tone physical early if they want to win this game. And they're sending it back down low to the near side and kept in again off of the stick of bump. Over to the far side, battling for possession. Philly now top of the zone, over to York, shot and frozen by Artur Shilovs. Let's go Fear to Beard, saying the butterflies are killing him. I don't got no butterflies, I'm confident. I got faith, I'm confident. So here we go. In his career, Talkin is 2-5 as a head coach in series clinching games. He sucks. So here we go. Face off over to the near side. Going to be Achari up against Dvorak. In the Pens defensive end, won by Achari. Down to Shea to the far side. Sending it around up through center. Cleared out. And over to the far side. Sealer sending it tied up along the boards. Lazat trying to work it up now. Centered and cleared out by the Flyers. But Shea right back on top of it. Wing to wing out to the near side over to Solovyov. Sending it through center to the offensive end. Looking for the icing. And they're going to get it. I thought it was touch at center, but apparently not. Apparently not. We got a Penguins icing. Take a look at the injury update. Third straight game with the same lineup and goalie. That's the first time they've had that happen this season. So let's freaking go, boys. The Pens are healthy. The Pens are killing it. Pittsburgh's gonna win. Let's go. So here we go, near side draw, battling for it down low. That's going to be Shea. Sends it around far side, top of the zone, kept in by the Flyers. Sending it now near side along the boards in Philadelphia's offensive end, taken by the Pens. Kindle goes wing to wing. Out to the far side, up through center, and that's going to be Pittsburgh icing. What's good, Jeffrey? How we doing, bro? How we doing? Oh, man, get a Bengal jersey on. Where's Dad? Dad, oh, man, the Bengal game's about to roll. Yes, sir. Dad's going back, actually. Dad has to pick up Mom from Bible study. So after that, I'm sure he's going to be joining us. At least I would hope he'd be joining us. But here we go. Waiting on the draw now. Over to the near side, top of the zone for the Flyers. Shot by Konechny, goes wide. To the far side, boards down low towards Dvorak. Cycling it around, the boards loose and taken away by Shea. Over towards that far side, trying to send it around near side again. Flipping it up through center. Flyers gonna get it back. No icing on that. Over to the near side. Philadelphia working with it out of their own end. Let's go, Pens. Yes, man, Patricia, let's go. So here we go, working it around the near side. With that possession, Drysdale with it. Trying to work his way up through center ice. And gonna launch it up to the offensive end. Gonna be into the far corner, Wotherspoon. Out towards the near side, tied up down low. Along the boards there with Forster. Shot, top of the zone shot, not gonna go. Raquel gets it out now and cleared towards the near side. Into the offensive end, Carlson shot. And gloved down by Vladar. You saying check the Discord. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Discord. Let's see. Let's see what you're sending in the MLB chat. Woo, boy. Best records by division. The NL Central is powered and spearheaded by your Pittsburgh Pirates. Actually, fun fact, I was at Giant Eagle today, and I picked up a new shirt. Hoist the cone, baby! Hoist the cone! So here we go, face off in the Pens offensive end, won by Philadelphia down low. Working it around the boards near side, up through center, bump, losing possession in the neutral zone. To the offensive end goes Chinikov. Driving down, sends it to the net, not gonna go. Gino back on it near side, top of the zone. Chance for Carlson, redirected, and frozen by Vladar again. Not as physical as I was expecting this game, if I'm being completely honest. I expected this game to be an absolute bloodbath, and it really hasn't been. It's really been a civil game. I think Philly realized last game that they're calling the first shot. So they're going to have to try and sit back and figure out. There have only been 4 teams, by the way, out of, let's see, 216, I think it was. Or 300, something like that. Some crazy number. Only 4 teams have pulled off the reverse sweep in NHL history. Can the Penguins be the 5th? Won by Novak. Top of the zone in the offensive end. Cycling it around down behind the net. Over to the near side. Circling shot. Not going to go. Loose in front. And Vladar gets credit with the freeze. But I do think the Flyers are realizing that the refs are starting to call the first hit. They're starting to realize that they're calling the first hit. And they're not giving the first hit as much because they're going to end up in the sin bin and give this Penguins power play too many opportunities. Which, honestly, I'm fine with that because that puts the Penguins in a better spot where they win the game when it's not highly physical. So here we go, looking at Gino, just always looking like a, I'm going to murder your family. But top of the zone, working around the far side, Crosby tied up with it on the circle, moved out by the Flyers. Gerard trying to take it back, the Flyers dump it up to the offensive end near side. Down low, Shelovs. Along the boards near side, the Pens moving it out, Tanger. Up through center they go to the far side, chasing it down. Forster not able to get there in time. And down low, Reese still lining with the puck. Working it around now out the far side, Raquel sends it down low, centering up to the near side, top of the zone. Tanger not able to get there from Couturier. Down low, out towards the far side, goes past Crosby, and Forster's on it. Sending it up to center. Pens back on it now, near side through center ice. Off of the stick of Gerard to the offensive end, sends it on net. As the Pens go for a change, Gerard sends it far side. Over for Porter Martone. Working that puck now around the near side, up through center, Couturier. There's a playoffs, we need a trash goal. Oh yeah, that's how the Pens have been doing it. They've been getting it off the fluky goals. And that's what's made this series all the better. But the Flyers over to the near side in the offensive end. Porter Martone loses it up to the Penguins. Up here comes your 3-on-2. Into the offensive end, Achari sends it on that wide rebound chance. Not able to go for Dewar. He was not in the right place at the right time there. And the Flyers flipping it up ice. Breakaway chance. Shot denied. by Artur Sheelovs. Whoa, big fight after the play into the corner. And that's going to send someone tripping over Sheelovs. Lazat got sent over Sheelovs, and he wants blood. That was Porter Martone, who came in with the late hit. Send him to the sin bin. Get him out of town. Get him out of here. Porter Martone better be going to the sin bin for that. Yeah, I mean, right there. Tippett sends it, is denied. And then a very late hit by Martone into Lazat. Solovyov then takes a shot at Martone. Tippett gets sent into the bench or into the boards by result. That's got to be a penalty on Philly. That was a super late hit. Why is Martone on the bench? He came in late and launched Lazat over Sheelovs. That's stupid. Get him in the sin bin. He committed a mortal sin. Put him in the bin. What are these refs doing? I didn't know that frickin' affirmative action applied to blind people. What are we doing? Apparently, the Flyers can just check someone into Sheelovs and almost injure Artur Sheelovs and not get a penalty for it on a super late hit. Apparently, that's legal now. So much of a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, I'm wearing a jersey that's 4 sizes smaller than my size. Oh my word, I couldn't. But over to the near side along the boards. Now the physicality is going to be unlocked after that hit, I would imagine. Working it around far side, top of the zone. Zegras centering up, shot, and punched away by Sheelovs. Over to the near side. Dad, you going to join us? You might as well sit down. Over to the near side along the boards.
Eventually, join you up first.
All right. Oh, here we go. Back out of their own end, Mantha. Let's see. Michael saying, for the Pens to win, what are your keys to the game? For me, got to get that first goal, force Philly to chase. That is a goal. That's the first thing. The other key I would say is stay disciplined. Let Philly take the first hit as a pass to Chinakhov, not able to fully connect, but connects decently enough to avoid an embarrassing shot. Over to the near side, Tanger centering out to the far corner. Novak losing control, tied up for that possession. Dvorak gets back on it over to the near side, over to Barkley. Working that puck up through center, taken back now to the near side, driving it in. That's Konechny looking for help, passing back. Chance shot, loose in front of the net. Chinakhov trying to send it out now, and they will for now briefly off the stick of Crosby. But yeah, I mean, the biggest key I would say is get the first goal, let Philly dish the first hit, and don't retaliate. If you stay disciplined, they're calling the first shot a lot more. So you can get probably 5 or 10 power plays just this game by just staying disciplined. Don't punch back when they hit you first. But a chance in front, oh my word, that was scary. That was scary. As your dad, can you spare a few Tums? In a big fight breaking out by Sheelovs, Couturier in it with Wotherspoon.
Well, 65 almost cost them a goal.
Carlson. Man, Wotherspoon late hit there on Couturier as the ref's trying to separate him. He goes for a little chop on him. This is where you gotta stay disciplined. Let Philly dish the hit, take the hits, because they're gonna call the first shot, and that could give you 5 or 10 power plays this game. Man, nice job by Sheelovs though to poke that puck away back up to Glendening. A nice effort there by Sheelovs. Staying out of the box, very big in the playoffs. They always get the second guy. In this series, they've actually been starting to get the first guy as of late. They have been starting to get the first guy as of late. Because the Flyers have just been murdering the Penguins, and then they penalize the Penguins for it. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? They're going to let the Flyers commit mass murder, and then the Penguins don't, or then the Pens end up in the sin bin for it. So, we'll see. We're stepping away for a commercial break, but we're rocking and rolling our way through this one. Let's take a look around the rest of the NHL real quick. NHL scores. That's standings. But it's ESPN, so I can still drag it over to scores anyway. So currently, the Montreal Canadiens up 1-0 on the Lightning at the end of the first period there. A big one in a 2-2 series. The other two games going on tonight are in series that are tied up at 2 apiece going into Game 5. Don't fall for the trash. We all know Philly's trash. Absolutely, Fear to Beard. Absolutely. Well put. Well put. But yeah, I mean, I think the big keys for the Penguins: get the first goal, stay disciplined, and puck control. If you do those 3 things, you're going to win the game. Well, I'm going to add a 4th thing: defense. If you play defense, you're going to put yourself, if you do 3 of those 4 things, you're going to win the game. Stay disciplined, get the first goal, play defense, and puck control. You do 3 of those 4, you're winning the game. How does it feel if they get a power play? Guys, shoot at the net. Yeah, hold on. Just for the Penguins, shoot the puck! That message was sponsored by Eaton Park. Just kidding. I'm not big enough to be sponsored yet, bro. Yeah, they get 2 pass happy on the power play because they want the perfect shot. A 50-50 shot's a lot better than not taking a shot because you want the perfect shot. Just saying. Looks like Dad's joining us now. Let's go. So over to the near side. Puck cleared out. And chasing it down. It's going to be down low as over to the far side. Along the boards. That's going to be Nola Chari trying to take it back. It's like a Chari Lazat Dewey line. Puck gets sent back in behind the net near side. Taken out now off a Sealer. Up through center, top of the zone. Working around a Chari near side. Getting almost tripped up. Sticks going all over the place there. It's actually Carlson working it around. Over towards the near side. Down low. Taken back by Tippett. Over to the far side. Wing to wing. Up through now the defensive end of the near side. Through center. Into the offensive end. Over to the near side. Back to center. That's going to be York over to the far side. You got chat over there as well, Dad. It is Artie Sheelov's in tonight.
Yes.
Yes, you got the game, the Pirates game, and the chat. As normal. So here we go to the near side. Chinikov, wing to wing, out to the far side. Trying to flip it up now is Gerard, back to Tanger.
That is a good question, Dad.
What?
Why did they switch jerseys?
So, you dedicate a home and away jersey. The home jersey is dedicated as the yellow. The away jersey is dedicated as the whites. That's how it is. But on the road, the Pens can only wear whites without facing a fine. At home, they can only wear yellow without a fine. As Gino, driving in shot, rebound, chance, not able to go. Out to the far side, cleared up through center.
Yeah, the yellow is at home, right? Okay.
Yeah, yellow is the home playoff jersey. This is in Philly. As the Pen driving in now near side, chance Crosby denied by Vladar to the far corner. Raquel working it out, losing it now over to the far side to Michkov to the near side now up to Dvorak. Dumping it into the offensive end, punched away by Sheelovs. Over to the far side, Shea sending it around the boards and gonna flip it up now towards the neutral zone. Kept in though by the Flyers by Ristolainen. Down low, Solovyov over to Rust. Out the near side now through center. He launches it. Not going to be icing though. Doesn't have the steam for it as Ristolainen takes it behind the line. Over to the center ice area of the defensive end now to the near side. To Sanheim, back to Ristolainen. Into the offensive end for the Flyers behind Sheelovs. Plays it over to Carlson behind the net to the far side. Back to the near. Looking for some help. Circling around trying to create some room. He does just that. And working it out near side up through center. Mantha dumps to the offensive end out to the far side. Taken back by Konechny down low to the near side. Along the boards, that's going to be Forster. Trying to move that puck again down low. Now back to the near side over to Tippett. And up through, there's actually Couturier, my bad, up into the offensive end. He's going to leave it there. Chasing it down is Wotherspoon out to the far side. This game has not been as physical as we were expecting. We've had a couple of breakouts, but nothing like as crazy like every whistle like we've seen the last few games. I think Philly's getting a little nervous now because they're not playing as physical. Philly's always been the bully this series, and they're not bullying as hard.
It sounds like you got
it's
vibration.
The TV. It's the TV. It's coming out of the TV. It's a feedback. But here we go. Shot for Philly. Not going to go. I was wondering what that was too, but that's what it is. See, if I take the volume all the way down on the TV, it's gone. But here we go. Over to the near side. Puck gets cleared out, and it's going to be iced by Philly. Or no, it's delayed offside. I thought it was icing, but it was delayed offside. But over to the near side, up through center. Here comes Lizotte looking for help, down low into the corner, and crashed by a sea of orange up to Carlson. And he gets taken out as he launches it back down to the offensive end. Out to the far side, Zegras. Out of his own end now through center to the near side on a pass. Now over to, it's going to be off of the stick of Tippett. Shot denied. Out to the far side again. Puck gets cleared up, and the Flyers get it back at center. Like that third goal in the last game, bangs on the boards against the goalie and goes in. He's able, what can happen if you shoot the puck? Exactly. If you shoot it off the line, you can have that happen. You shouldn't always shoot off the line, but like, take the shot. If there's not an opening that you're liking. As the Flyers driving the net shot, patted away by Shelovs. Nice effort there. Moving it around near side, tied up, Sealer with that puck, and gonna be taken back by Gerard. Out to the far side, through center, reached the line and dumps it back in. Out towards the near side, chasing it down is Carlson to the far side, and ready to roll. Flipping it up now towards the boards. Nice check dished out by Carlson. Up through center now to the offensive end. Here comes Crosby. Losing that puck, and he gets taken out a little bit. And now over to the far side. That's Cates dumping it into the offensive end, and it goes out of play. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Crosby having a word with the, was it the ref or one of the Flyers about that shot they're taking on him. But that's the thing, is that this game is not as physical, which tells me that Philadelphia is scared. Philadelphia, for the first time this series, is actually scared of the Penguins. Which is big. Because you think about it, the first 5 games, Philly had confidence. They felt like they had the series. They felt like they were going to win it no problem. Right? And as a result, every whistle. Bam, 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 every whistle. This game, there's been a couple of crashes, but it's not been every whistle. It has not been every whistle. And the bully only bullies when they know they have the upper hand. So the Flyers not bullying tells us that they don't know if they have the upper hand or not anymore. Which makes sense considering they lost 2 games straight. But just saying. What's good, RFK? How you doing, bro? How you doing? What's this YouTube short here? Which board team has the most colors in their logo? Huh. All right, I'll be right back. Dad, you able to give us any updates on the Pirates?
They just got a home run. Now they're down 3-0. 3-0. 2-run homer.
Oh man. Come on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Pirates are back to their normal self.
No, they're not.
There they are.
They are not. Oh boy. Maybe you can play hide and seek with Coney again. Bro, I already smacked Coney off the table and he actually fought back. So, here we go. The Flyers after the center ice draw. Out to the far side, launched in, back in behind Shelovs. Shea with it now over towards the near side. Carl's always playing Pirate stuff. That is true. So here we go to the near side. It's going to be tied up along the boards. Down low from Mantha. To the far side now through center over Soderblom. Taken back by the Flyers near side. Now Tippett shot as the two collide into the boards and taken out by the Penguins. Up through center now to the offensive end, working it around. That's going to be a penalty on Philly. Soderblom needs a high stick. And everybody grabbing everybody now. It's going to be a power play for the Penguins. York in there. Everyone in there. Drysdale comes back and dishes a shot at Soderblom. Zegras, York in there for the Flyers. In there for the Penguins, you got Kindy and you got Mantha in there. All standing up for their guy. Porter Martone in there as well for the Flyers. We got a big black, yellow, and white crash. Or black, white, yellow, and orange crash. As we are waiting to see what the official penalty is going to be. Is there going to be anything extra from this altercation? Oh my gosh. So we'll see. Are there going to be any extra penalties? No, this is just Baja Blast. It's just Baja Blast tonight. We tried that once. So no, it's Baja Blast. But taking a look at that crash there.
Nothing in there that would have caused should cause a.
I don't think so, but with all the extra pushing and shoving, you never know. Yes, sir. Egg Dad is up in here tonight. So here we go. The Penguins getting a power play. Tocchet not liking that, wanting something on the Penguins from that altercation. But the Pittsburgh Penguins have the game's first power play. Out to the near side, down low. York clears it out for the Flyers. Now here, Penguins.
A blessing for Philadelphia.
Just for you, Penguins. Shoot the puck! Shoot the puck! Shoot the puck! As the Pens are going to work to move it out of their own end. Raquel through center to the near side to Rusty Razor. Working it along near side, top of the zone. Carlson goes wing to wing. Over to the near side of the point again. Out to the far side, down low. Trying to drive it on in around towards the near side, up to Crosby. Crosby sends it down, tied up along the boards, top of the zone to Carlson. From the point, working with it now. Sending it to the near side. Crosby down low, passing in front, back to the point. Carlson shot! Not going to make it to the net. Out to the far side, Raquel over to Rusty Razor, top of the zone for Carlson. From the point, sending it to Rusty Razor. Driving in shot and going to be gloved down by Vladar. Oh boy.
Pirates just scored a home run.
Coney's right there. Do what the shirt says, Dad.
Number 2. Who's number 2 in the Pirates?
Lau, if I'm not mistaken.
Horowitz.
Oh no, duh. Lau is 3. Lau is another single digit number, but no, it's Horowitz, Spencer Horowitz. But here we go. Far side circle draw. 1:06 to go on the power play. 7:13 left in period number 1. Top of the zone, Carlson. Sending it to Gino. Working around back to Carlson from the point. Looking for help to the far side. Over to shot. Not going to go. Over to the near side again along the boards. A nice zip shot by Crosby there at 75. Considering his age, that ain't bad. But cleared out by Sealer. Deflected by Shelov. Sealer, it's going to be Dvorak to the near side. Down low, and the Pens get it back. Carlson. Out of his own end now, working it up. Pirates can score 1. I'm generous. Oh my gosh. And here we go, down low, Gino, back in, over to the near side. Russ trying to get it now, and cleared up by the Flyers. Here comes Couturier with that puck. Passing back to his own end. 20 seconds left on the power play, and the Flyers are actually setting up. Are you kidding me? Couturier. Over to the near side, gonna flip it around the far side. You gotta press the puck when you're the team on the power play and the other team is trying to set up on you. And here we go. The Penguins back with it now. 5, 4, 3 on the power play, going to expire. But here we go, up through center. The Flyers getting it back into the offensive end. They'll send it behind the net of Shelovs. Towards the far side, played by the Penguins. Trying to move it on out of the zone. The Flyers keeping it in. Over to the near side. Driving it around. Sanheim shot goes high. Over to the far side. And it's going to get all the way out. The Flyers got to give chase. Working around now. Jamie Drysdale. Up to the near side. Zegras. Into the offensive end. Centering. Shot denied by Shelovs. And working around the near side.
I thought that was a goal.
No, it was not. Over to the far side. The Pens would never. To the near side, top of the zone, sent back down, and the Pens getting it back. The Flyers fans wanting a penalty, not going to get it. Down low is going to be Lazat, trying to chase it down, same with Achari. Big crash behind the net, big physicality. We got a penalty coming up. Oh boy, it's going to be on the Penguins. The fans are cheering. Zegras shedding some words there with Dewey and Ristolainen checking his stick. It looks like it's going to be Noel Achari going to the sin bin for that. I mean, if the call is questionable, there was another questionable call at the other end. So it's going to even out. You know what I mean? You have 2 questionable calls. They're going to even out at some point. So, we'll see. We will see. Let me go ahead and take a little reload as they're stepping away for a commercial break. Let me go ahead and pull up ESPN and see if I can find the penalty assessed on that. Let's see here. Let's see. Penalties. Where are you, penalties? Nolichari got holding. And there goes the fans. Booing BS, or Pong BS never fails for them. Oh, boy. So it's going to be holding. Nolichari is going to get the penalty on that. So based on what you're seeing, Dad, who do you think wins this game?
I don't know.
Well, one of the two teams has to win. I don't know can't win the game. You got to pick one. That's not what we did. Not want Flyers kill the Pens power play. Now might have momentum getting this power play chance for them. Oh, they got to play defense. They got to play defense. That is an absolute must. And that's what scares me, is this Penguins team trying to play defense. That genuinely scares me. Because they have not proven to me all season that they've been able to play good defense. So, we'll see. There was that shot on Zegras, and then a Chari. Yeah, that is a hold. That is a hold. Unfortunate, but the Flyers back on the power play for the first time tonight. Working it around now, far side. I mean, he did grab at the shoulder, if I'm being fair. He did grab the shoulder and pulled the shoulder down a little bit, but here we go. Working it around down low into the corner. This is going to feed into the Penguins' kill. Working it around near side, now top of the zone. Drysdale to the far side. Sending it around over to the near side. Shot by Martone, deflected over to the far corner. Zegras on it, back down low, and it's going to be Wotherspoon trying to clear the zone. Kept in by the Flyers near side. Martone over to the far side, and the puck gets directed out of play. Is that going to be another penalty? Oh, no. Don't tell me that's going to be another penalty. What the? You hear that? Look.
Yeah, that's that.
I know. I don't normally hear that doing that. I'm just hoping that's not another penalty. Okay, good. They're not going to put the Pens on 5-on-3 because of the blocked pass going out of play. Because it was just off the Pen stick out of play in their own end. That was what I was concerned about. No cone for Cardinals runs. So here we go. Kindle against Dvorak. And the draw going to be won by Dvorak and the Flyers from the point to the far side. Working it around down low. And back up towards the top of the zone. Cycling it around again, back down. Looking up top, passing down past Dvorak. Over to the near side, Barkley sends it top of the zone. That's going to be Michkov. Driving down, looking for help. Back to Michkov again, up to the point. That's Ristolainen, near side to Barkley. Barkley to Ristolainen. Working around far side now from the circle, sending it down low. And taking out Shea, able to clear the zone. Let's go, Shea. Let's go, Shea. So here we go. Working it around now, near side is Rasmus Ristolainen. Up to Barkley to the near side, to the offensive end he goes. Puck comes loose into the corner down low. Taken back by the Penguins, Lizotte. Waiting time, breaking free. Here comes a one-on-one. A chance for Girard. He gets held up. Where's a penalty on that? He was held. BS, refs, you're blind. Like I said earlier, apparently affirmative action applies to blind people as well. Over to the near side, a big check dished out by the Flyers out of their own end. The Pens trying to get it back at center. Over to the far side goes Tippett. Into the offensive end, sent to the corner, Wotherspoon. Power play going to be killed by the Penguins. Let's go, baby. Full strength. The Flyers centering, top of the zone, and cleared all the way out. And it's going to be the Flyers getting it back.
Saying that the power play is not killed, even though there's 0 on it, until the
puck is out of the zone.
Successfully get out of the zone.
Yes. But that statistically it was killed. So here we go. The Pens sending it through center to the offensive end, working it around 3-on-4. Down low towards that far side. Crosby centering, not going to go anywhere. Martone gets it back. Here come the Flyers. Over to the near side, puck comes loose. Tanger sending it up into the offensive end. Crosby with it, looking for some help on the near side, passing across, hits Gerard kind of sloppily, sends it in front of the net. Ricard Raquel sending it on net and frozen by Vladar. Oh man, good win by the Oilers. Drag the Ducks back to Alberta for Game 7. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tony. Yes, sir. The Oilers are my team out of the West, so I like that idea. Me likey. So here we go. I mean, I thought there was something there on that. On Dewey getting held up on that breakaway. Oh, these refs don't ruin the game for the Pens. Honestly, I mean that was kind of a touchy one, but I think they should have called that. I mean, you know, there was more to that than there was the holding. The holding was legit. That puck gonna be cleared out now into the offensive end for the Flyers.
Missed two.
Working it around near side. Sealer sends it across. Not able to hit Forster, and it's gonna be Novak sending it towards the top of the zone. Back down low for the Flyers. Carlson to Wotherspoon out to the far side. Into the neutral zone now, near side, working it up. Novak dumps, taking a massive dump on this mystical city of Philadelphia. Over to the far side, boards Novak. Down low to the near side, taken back by the Flyers. Top of the zone, Tanger trying to get it back. Chinakhov sends it down. Working around Novak, looking for some help, and a pass is deflected. Flyers get back on it. You said, tell me if you think Penn scored. No, but it's a good thing for the city of Pittsburgh, so here we go. Working it around now with that puck is the Pens behind the net. Tanger. He's been the key for this series. He's got game-winning goals in the last 2 games. But here we go. That puck gets cleared up by the Flyers through center over to Gerard. Looking for some help over to the near side. Shovel passes into center. Working it up. The Flyers getting it back out of their own end. And sending it around now towards the near side. Over to centering to the far side. Cates passing up to Drysdale. And we got a whistle for an offside. 1:24 to go here in the period. 12 shots on goal for the Flyers. 11 for the Penguins. Remember I said, God have miracle mercy on the Oilers. I pray. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Playoff game-winning goals for defensemen. Tanger only behind Nicholas Lidstrom, Paul Coffey, Scott Stevens, and Scott Niedermayer. Tied with Bobby Orr, Sergei Gonchar, former Penguin, Larry Murphy, Dennis Potvin. He's up there with the greats. Not that he's not a great already, but like, just more reason, more fuel to the fire. For the Flyers, over to the far side from Konechny to Dvorak, and the Pens getting it back off a weird bounce. Flipping it across near side to the neutral zone, nobody there, and the Flyers dump it back in. Out to the far side, and cleared out. Not going to be icing though, I don't think. No, it is. No, it's not. Okay, that's a tough thing when we can't hear. Believe the Flyers will do anything they can to win this game because they don't want to go back to Pittsburgh on a Game 7 with the Pens winning 3 straight, absolutely. And a shot for the Flyers going to go out of play. But yeah, I mean, honestly. And the thing is, though, is that we're seeing the Flyers are actually scared of the Penguins. Like, they're not going for the jugular every single whistle. Games past, it's been whistle, okay, put him up, put him up, put him up. Whistle, drop the gloves. Whistle, you're going down. It's been whistle, okay. Whistle, okay. Which tells me the Flyers are getting scared. They're getting scared of the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins. Here we go. Face off to the left of Shelovs. Working it around. Zegras with the puck. Sends it down low. Wotherspoon recovers. 43 seconds to go here in the period. Over to the near side. Not a lot of room there was the problem. And that puck, Lazard centering. Now going up towards the offensive end. It's going to be Wotherspoon sending it in down low. Chasing it to the corner. Wotherspoon behind the net. Over to the far side of Chari. Wrapping around in front. Shot! Not going to go! Over to the near side, and the Flyers gonna clear the zone. Over to the near side, it's gonna be tip it to the offensive end. 19 seconds to go. Over to the near side behind Shelovs. The Pens getting it back. Wotherspoon to Lazat. Working around now the far side, and cleared up Achari. 9, 8, 7. Dumps it into the offensive end. And now 3, 2, 1, and we've hit the end of the first period with a score. The Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins, nothing. The Philadelphia Flyers, nothing. 12 shots on goal for Philly, 11 for the Penguins. And a very entertaining first 20, considering no score, I would say. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The Penguins are playing better because they're not being assaulted every time a whistle blows. You know? I think they're playing better because of that. Because every other game this series, every time a whistle is blown, it has been open season for the Flyers to kill the Penguins. So, if Shields was not put in that game 4, I don't think, let's see, would there have been a chance we got swept? There would have been, but also, the goaltending was never the issue. People are going to say, oh, but look at how many more goals were let up in those games. The Pens were not playing well as a team. The goaltending change helped spark the team, helped them say, oh, shoot, we got to get our heads out of our butts and play hockey. But goaltending, I mean, Stuart Skinner was the reason that those games weren't 10-0 blowouts. Just saying.
They wouldn't have been swept because I just don't. The Philly was reading their own clippings and they just didn't play a good fourth, you know.
Yeah, they let the Pens right back in it.
So because they weren't, you know, they were saying, oh, well, we could just do whatever. Now, you know, Penguins have solved that. What the problem was in the first few games,
they weren't playing hockey. They were playing they were playing pee-wee hockey.
No, they were not able to get it out of their end and through the neutral zone. You can see now in this first period, as well as the last two games, they're actually moving it and getting it out there, and the Flyers were clogging up that neutral zone with their 1-1-3.
Yeah, they're actually playing.
And they're
hockey.
actually being able to get some momentum into their offensive zone, which is helping them do that. If that could continue, this is going to be a really close game.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's already playing like it. I would say even strengths, the Penguins generally have been more dominant. They've had much better opportunities this game so far. The Flyers have had chances, don't get me wrong, but the quality of chances has been much better, in my opinion, for the Penguins than the Flyers. The Pens have had about 3 really good chances this period, especially that last one, that last crash of the net that the Penguins had. Looks like that was a really good scoring opportunity. They just couldn't punch it in. So, could line change the game 4 made a difference and less of killing themselves with those embellishment penalties? So the problem was, here was the Penguins' problems for each game, right? Game 1, the problem is these guys hadn't really played a hockey game in about a week because a lot of the guys were rested for over a week. Game 2, Muse gets rattled. Oh my gosh, we lost game 1. I don't know. We got Chris Letang, we got Evgeny Malkin, we got Sidney Crosby. Let's put them all together, and they'll do well. Power play, they can work fine, but they're not a unit that works well on your traditional even strengths lines. That's not a good combination. So that's why they lost game 2. Game 3, Muse was even more rattled. He's like, I don't know what to do. Cheetahkov on the third line. Why not? We'll be fine. Throwing Cheetahkov on a line that he hadn't been on since frickin' December. They lost chemistry. You know what I mean? Finally, game 4, Muse said, you know what? Let's just go back to the lines we had back in, January, February, and March, when we were actually being competitive in a lot of these good games. Let's go back to those lines, and let's go back to what type of hockey we were playing back then. With the Lucky 7 line, Raquel Crosby Rust, the Mad Russians Christmas line, Cheetahkov, Novak Malkin. Your third line's been a rotational line, and then that electric fourth line. He finally went back to those lines. And that was when this team got the spark, because they knew, Cheetahkov has played so much with Malkin that he's like, I don't even need to look at Malkin. I could just go up the ice and flip it over, and he's going to be there.
But second period is a big thing, because that's where Philly thrives, that second period.
Of course.
And if the Penguins can shut them off and shut them out in the second period and potentially make get a goal going into the third,
Oh,
you'll see
absolutely.
things will go real.
Absolutely. Let's see. I've noticed that when they wait for the play to come to them, they lose / play poorly. They haven't been dumping as much this game. There's been more passes or skating it in. Yes, that is another thing. There are times to dump and chase when you need a line change, but you shouldn't dump. I like the terminology dump and change, because the only time, in my opinion, that this team should be doing a traditional dump and chase is when they need a line change and they need to burn a little bit of time and maybe have possession in the offensive end. You do the dump and change. Send a defenseman up into the offensive end, chasing down that puck.
What they've done, past few games, starting with the fourth game, the fifth game, and here tonight, to see that in the first game, they were trying to drag it through the middle, okay? And they were getting clogged up, and that was not happening. Then they tried the second game with the dump and chase, but not successfully all the time. What they started in the fourth game was
get into the perimeter.
Bouncing it off of the wall, the side wall on the right, and having someone there to pick it up and continue it on. And that's how they're breaking through that 1-1-3 trap in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
But also keeping the other guy skating fast, so that whenever he picks up that pass from the side,
he has
momentum, and he's going past them, and then Philly is rushing back, turning around and rushing back to try to set up, and the Penguins are in their zone before they can set up defensively, and that's how they're beating them.
Yeah, well, it also comes down to the fact that, they're not doing, that's the big thing, the dump and chase is something that, like, you do it situationally. You do it when you have the speed and can get there first. But you also, the only time that this Penguins team should be doing it, like I've said, because they're not the fastest team out there, is they should only do a dump and change. Dump, change the line.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's also having them to turn around, the defense to turn around and go back. So that was the reasoning behind the dump and chase, is so that they're not set up here. They have to go back.
Yeah, but the problem is that the Pens don't have the speed to get there first before the defenseman that's already at the baseline, where the defenseman just has to flip around and it's right there. The Pens have to actually get to the puck.
Versus trying to go through the center, the neutral zone, and basically screwing up and giving the puck to them in the neutral zone for their transition. By dumping it in, then they have to transition all the way the length of the...
And that's why I'm saying, when you're going for a change, or when you're, when you're really in a situation where you don't have a zone entry, that's fine. But you have to have a better zone entry than the dump and chase for this Penguins team, because they don't have the speed to dump and chase effectively. They dump and chase, they're giving the puck up effectively. When was the last time the Pens wore the powder blue jerseys? I actually like them more than the yellow ones. Do you know, Dad? Offhand? Because I don't.
Well, thank you, Coco.
Just gonna say, we appreciate it, Coco. We appreciate it. But do you know when the last time the Pens wore the powder blue?
I don't know. I can't remember. Or it was one of the games.
Oh, man. It was the last one of powder blue throwback jerseys regularly during the 2008-2009 season. Last worn was... It really worn in 2008-2010. The team officially moved back to dark blue alternate uniforms in 2011. So it was back in 2010. So, Toronto Raptors trying to get back into the Game 5 and back to Toronto for Game 6, lead 3-2. Nice. I don't think we can change jerseys until next year. I think it's at the beginning. I think you pick it at the very beginning of the playoffs, and it's all the way through the playoffs. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it is. I think it's all the way through. So, Philly D does not like turning around. Hayes would have been beneficial this series, but who do you sit? That's the problem, is there's no one really to sit. You know what I mean? The only thing I would consider is maybe Mantha due to his penalty troubles, but like, I don't even know you do that.
What, for this game? No, for Game 7, if you're assuming Game 7. What are they talking about?
No, he's just saying that Hayes would have been beneficial this series.
Well, Hayes was in there, and he didn't do too well.
No, he wasn't.
I thought he was.
Brazeau was in there, not Kevin Hayes. That was Game 3, I think it was. Where you had Brazeau, Kindle, and not Slavia, Chinikov. Another thing we can do, we cannot do is constant turnovers or odd man breaks. Exactly. More of the power play, getting shorthanded goals. Absolutely. And the other thing you can't do when you're on the power play is let the freaking Flyers set up an offensive attack. They let that happen on the one lone power play they got in the first period. That was scary. So, we're hoping that the Penguins can get this going here in period number 2. Get a goal going, get a quick goal, early goal. Would be absolutely massive. That would be absolutely massive. But I don't know if they do that. I don't know if they can. Period 2 has been a rough period for this Penguins team. It has been bad every playoff game in his career so far. A lot of averages, those that something has to give. That is true. But like the problem is Mantha they have had that clicking chemistry. Even on that revolving third line, they've had decent chemistry. So that's why I'd even be hesitant to swap out Mantha. Because even though he hasn't been great, at least he has more chemistry than the other players you have who also weren't playing great. Oh boy, Stanley, you're in hostile territory here. Let's freaking go Penguins. Oh, hold on, that's your towel. Let's freaking go Penguins, baby. Let's go. Philadelphia who? Philadelphia who?
I have a feeling.
Philadelphia doesn't even exist. It's a magical land of make-believe.
I just have a feeling that whoever wins this series, whether it's the Pens or whether it's Philly, I think they're gonna, or I don't think they can win this next against Carolina.
Against Brindamore's team, who's overworked and gonna be not able to hold up?
Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I just don't think that. But we'll see. First of all, we'll see who wins this. I mean, this is a good game. I mean, if the Penguins have to lose this game, I want them to have a great game and yeah. Wow. Right in the shoulder.
And be a ooh wow, yeah.
No, I was looking at it. It was right in his shoulder. It almost hit him in his head.
Yeah, but as you were saying.
But as I was saying, I mean, I just want the Penguins. I mean, they're playing better than they have in the. I mean, if they were playing like this at the beginning of the series,
They would have won the series easily.
They may have won the series, or it would have been close.
You mean it hasn't been close? Because every time there's a stoppage with Mantha on the ice, Philly is trying to get him to fight someone. Well, yeah, because he's been easy to bait all series. I mean, he has the most PIMs of the series. He had like 18 after 4 games or something like that. It was crazy. I mean, it's just like trying to, it's like trying to bait Trump into saying something crazy. You know what I mean? It's an easy bait. You know what I mean? Like trying to bait the Steelers into losing in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, that's standard. That's standard protocol. So that's what's happening right now, is that we're seeing the Flyers going after the weakest link, which has been Anthony Mantha in the playoffs.
It'd be interesting to see how they play the second, if they're able to still be able to rush up.
Yeah.
Or whether they're going to get clogged in the neutral zone.
Well, I'll be interested to see if the Pens win this series, right? If they win this series, I will be curious to see if Muse makes any changes going into next series. Maybe they try to bait Malik more given his emotional history. Or Malkin. Yeah, I mean, considering he tried to play whack-a-mole with Darlene. You know what I mean?
What do you think is going to happen this game?
I mean, I'm expecting Philly to kind of come out. I think Philly is going to take a win out of this period and say, hey, we got pummeled and we didn't give up a goal. So they're going to be a bit more bullish. I'm expecting Philly to be a little bit more aggressive after the whistle. This first period, it actually felt like we were watching Pee Wee hockey in a sense, where like Pee Wee hockey after the whistle, the kids just, they stop, they go back, and they reset. You know what I mean? It's not like what we've seen in the NHL with this series, where it's been, okay, whistle, that's the beginning of Fight Club. You know what I mean? We haven't really seen that today. I think we're going to see more of that in period 2, because Philadelphia is going to say, hey, we got out of that period without a goal given up, despite the quality opportunities. So I think Philly's going to be a bit more aggressive in trying to bait the Penguins into drawing penalties. Because Philadelphia can do well on the 4-on-4 as well if it comes down to 4-on-4. So I'll be interested to see how they come out this period. So we'll see. Philly's been better second and third periods all year, so hopefully they can match intensity. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll be watching to see if they can match it. But we're getting ready here for period number 2. This period going to be dropping puck here momentarily. And we'll see. Do we have any updates from the Pirates, Dad?
No, Pirates are still losing.
So he's getting ready to take over, though? Well, we'll see. I mean, Sidney Crosby was pretty effective in this period. Overall, I'd say a lot of the Penguins were effective. The second line generated a couple of very good chances in the offensive end. First line had a couple, but that second line, I think if the Pens are going to win this game, it's going to be off of the second and fourth lines. Because the fourth line had a couple of quality chances. The second line had a couple of quality chances. So I think the Penguins winning is going to come off of the skates and off of the sticks of the second line, which is Chinikov, Novak, Malkin, and the fourth line, which is the Dewar, Lazada, Chari line. Those two lines are going to be what carries this team. Those have been your high-scoring lines throughout the season, and it makes sense because Chinikov is just freaking Chinikov. But that was a penalty right there. Ristolainen giving a freaking hug to Gerard, and they didn't call that on a breakaway. That could have been a penalty shot right there, actually. But they didn't call it. Unfortunately, I'm watching on my phone, so I have to come back in second intermission. Ah, it's unfortunate, Thomas, but glad you stopped in, man. Glad you stopped in. But we'll see here.
Oh, boy.
Looking at Artie Party. We won an Artie Party on 5th Ave tonight. 16 attempted shots for the Penguins, 19 for the Flyers. And here we go, period number 2. Gonna drop puck momentarily here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That mysterious land that somehow exists, even though we know it doesn't. I mean, have you ever seen Philadelphia, Dad? It doesn't exist. I haven't seen it. So it doesn't exist. It's a magical, mystical land. It's like Atlantis. Okay. So here we go. Running a roll now. Puck going to be sent back in behind Vladar to the near side. The Flyers sending it up Forrester wing to wing. Taken back by the Penguins, and the Flyers getting it right back. Fix the period. It is updated. Period is all up to date. Working it around now. The scoreboard down here is all automated, so we don't need to worry about it. And over to the offensive end, taking it around the near corner. Down low, going to be off the stick of Rust. Over to the near side, though. The Flyers trying to take it back. Top of the zone. Carlson sends it down and coughs up as he's spun around. Over to the near side, Forster chasing down, taken back by the Penguins. And behind the net, Couturier getting in the party as well. Tied up behind the net, bodies collide. And looking around now to the far side. I think I just saw the Philly sports guy. But here we go, over to the near side. Moving it up through center, dumped into the offensive end by the Penguins. To the far side, taken there by York. Working now near side, clearing it up through center. Here comes Denver Barkley into the offensive end. 3-on-3 into the zone, centering pass. A chance driving the net, shot loose in front of the net. Over to the far side, behind now, and going to be taken to the top of the zone. The Penguins able to speed by. Up to the offensive end, here comes Achari. To the near side, Gino flips in, shot high. Over to the far side, again taken by Cheetahkov. Working it along the boards, back to Gino. Working it back now in. Denver Barkley gets back on it over to the near side. Flipped in off the stick of Konechny. Down low, here comes Gerard. Behind his own net to the far side. And sending it up now, the Penguins going to give chase into the neutral zone. Tommy Novak dumping it up there, going for a change. And it's going to be back over to the near side. When you have a moving clock, it's updated every 10 seconds. It pulls from ESPN's updated things. That's why it's not moving. I have it there really just to give us an idea. Because if it would be moving, it would be pulling way too often from ESPN, so the scoreboard would shut down because I'd be pulling off too many requests on ESPN's APIs. And if I would have to make sure I'd remember to hit and not hit the button in order to have the accurate time if I'd have like a button for it. So that's part of the problem, is because I'm trying to focus on the game. I want it to be automated, so it updates every 10 real seconds, 10 real-time seconds. It updates down there. My dad bet if the Pens win game 1, he'll buy me a new jersey. Well, we'll see. Unfortunately, I didn't win game 1, but they are trying to come back in the series. Into the near corner, down low, Carlson tied up with Tippett. Zegras getting in there as well. Puck comes loose to the far side. Shea sending it up towards Lizotte, working with it out of his own end in the corner, down low to Carlson. And going to move it up now into the neutral zone, near side to the offensive end. Chasing it down, and it's going to be icing on the Penguins. Be careful, Dad, because that might be a little loud. It might be a little loud to pick up on the mic. So,
You know what Sidney calls Elmer?
what?
He's got a new nickname.
What?
His nickname now is Tree Guy.
Oh my gosh! So here we go. Far side draw going to be won by the Pens.
Huge.
Over to the near side, cleared out by Shea.
Tough to clear him out of there.
Yeah. Out to the far side, the Pens had a quality chance, but they couldn't jump on it quick enough. Wotherspoon sending it up to center, taken back by the Flyers, chased down by Wotherspoon in his own end. Back in behind the net to the near side, he sends it, top of the zone, that's going to be Sanheim. Sending it down low again towards Michkov, working it around further, near side, and top of the zone, Sanheim sends it to the near side to Cates. Driving it in down low, working around the near side, bump, top of the zone, far side, shot! Gonna go wide and out of play.
I don't like this whenever they have all this opportunity here and you miss getting it out of there. That's where the issue is.
Yeah.
Whenever you fail, whenever you have an opportunity to get it out of your end, you need to get it out of your end.
Oh, of course.
And usually whenever they score a goal, it's because you failed to get it out of your end.
Yep. But we'll see here. Ready to roll. We got a face-off over in the far side. You reckon whoever scores first wins? I don't know about that. It's going to be... The first goal, I'd imagine, is going to open up the floodgates for both teams, is what I'm betting on. Over to the near side, dumped into the offensive end, chased down Lizotte. Over to the near side, trying to cycle it around along the boards. Still tied up for that puck near the circle. Trying to jar it free. And it's going to come now over to Dewey. Still tied up for that puck along the boards. And trying to move it back down low. Lizotte takes a check along the boards. Big hit dished out on Sanheim. And the puck comes loose to the near side. Kept in by the Penguins down low. I know who will win. The team with more goals. The team whose city name starts with P. That's who's going to win. It's the P Bowl. Over to the near side. The puck comes loose. Sorry, it's the P Cup. It's the P Cup. They're working around the near side, back down low again. Achari cycling it around to Dewar. Back over to Achari, over to Lizotte. Looking for Dewey. Shot! Goes wide. Behind the net now to the far side. Zegras losing control of it and going to be moved by the Penguins. Back down low towards the near side. Over to Dewar. Shot! Going to go high. Puck top of the zone again. Working around down low. Back on him behind the net. Out to the far side. Up to the top. Raquel broke his stick on that or didn't get all of it. One of the two. But either way, over to the near side. I think the team with black and white in the logo wins. Now you're on it. Now you're on to something. But here we go, far side, Rust sending it down, back on in behind the net to Crosby, working it around the board, cycling around up to the near side. That's Gerard from the point. Sending it towards the net, goes wide. Crosby to the far side again, looking for some help. Near side shot by Carlson, not gonna go. The Flyers back on it. York and Drysdale on 2-minute plus shifts, and that's gonna be icing. They gotta stay out there. Yes, York and Drysdale, that defensive pair out there for over 2 minutes now. That is an incredibly long shift for those two, and they're not going to get any relief on it right now. At least they shouldn't. At least they shouldn't. But if you are enjoying the stream, man, do me a huge favor. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel while you're down there. Let's see if we can hit 15 likes on this stream. It might be kind of crazy, but let's go for it. And we're also only 4 subs away from our next minor goal. So, you know, every little bit does help. Here we go. Crosby talking it over with his boys. And we'll see here. Pens with an offensive zone draw. And who's looking most likely to score first? They really, like, both teams have had very good chances at both ends. I feel like the Pens have had better chances. So, we'll see. Did the Flyers execute the change before the icing was called is the question. Trying to coordinate who needs to be out there for Philadelphia. Ref's trying to work it out. Talking it over with the Penguins, and they're going to review it. They're going to do a video review. Find out who needs to be on the ice for this shift, which is big, believe it or not. It is worth a video review. Because those two...
Yeah, but it's giving them extra time to rest.
Yeah, but if Drysdale and York weren't on there, if they were sitting on the bench, you know what I mean? They need to be out there anyway. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you're facing against them rested, then, you know what I mean? Either way, you're facing a rested player. Can't watch the game as I'm on plane, so you guys are my entertainment today. Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that, Coco. Welcome back, Jeffrey. Well, yeah, I mean, it is worth a review. Because you want to make sure the right guys are out there. Konechny talking over with one of the officials there, going back to the Philly bench. Trying to see who they need to have out there. Muse is confused. He's trying to figure this out. Talking with one of the linesmen over there. I'm gonna go right now. Well, we'll see. It depends on the offensive zone draw. Whenever it happens. Whenever it happens here. Let's see. The Dvorak out there. Trying to see who else is out there. Drysdale and York both out there still. Waterspoon up to the point, top of the zone. Sending it back down. Raquel working with it along the boards, looking for help. Dens it down low to the near side, chasing it down. And going to be off the stick of Waterspoon. Clearing that puck around the near side, still tied up for it, trying to come loose. Crosby sends it down low, far side. Going to get there is Carlson. Going to keep it, clearing themselves out of the zone, but going to keep it high enough where the Flyers can't change. And over to the far side to the offensive end, it's sent. Drysdale trying to get there. Nice job by Crosby to break it up. Out towards the far side, top of the zone, working with it now, Shea. Sending it back down low behind the net, Crosby over to Rust. York, Drysdale, and Tippett, both out there, all out there 2.5 minutes. Drysdale and York out there for 3. Now that puck going to get cleared out again. Not going to be icing this time. The Flyers will get a change. Back on into the corner behind the net, Glendening holding up a big check there. And back on in behind the net, still tied up and frozen up by RT Shelovs. A little bit of extracurricular there as Glendening losing his helmet there by Waterspoon. We'll see if anything comes out of it. Oh, man. The plane people don't have to now turn it off airplane mode and watch it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. So we'll see here. Glendening doing a nice job being able to tag up on that icing. And Bay Lightning, they're tied at 2 apiece. That's been a back and forth series, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's a back and forth all game kind of thing. So.
I don't know. The Penguins make a penalty here. Weatherspoon.
No. I don't think that's going to be a penalty on Waterspoon. What did he do? Glendening gets the penalty. Let's go! It went from Dad saying, oh, it's going to be a Waterspoon penalty, to Glendening, the man who lost his helmet, sitting in the sin bin, thinking about all he's done, and the Penguins have a power play.
Can they score? I don't know. That's the problem.
I mean, they've been like 17% throughout this series, so we'll see.
They're getting all these power play chances, and if they don't score, it's going to turn the other way.
Oh, absolutely. But this is the second one of the game. Back down low, working it around. The Pens trying to get it back near side. Sealer in there as well. Tied up down low. Puck comes loose and cleared out by the Flyers. Flyers power play is so bad. Well, they hit the Pens so far. But over one tonight. 3 shots on that first power play. They're actually starting to shoot the puck, believe it or not. And now up through center to the offensive end, centering, and goes right into Couturier's glove. Moved up now the near side. Here come the Flyers. 2-on-2 to the offensive end. Dvorak moving it around, trying to get a shot. Working around the far side for Shelov. Centering pass, not going to go near side. Chance denied. Loose in front of them, wide open, but the Flyers can't get there in time. Nice job by the Penguins.
Like I said.
Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Power play is not good for the.
That was scary.
For the Penguins.
That's been the Achilles heel all season. They've given up so many shorthanded goals this year. They've probably given up the most shorthanded goals all throughout the NHL. But over to the far side, going to be chased down by the Pens, top of the zone, wing to wing, near side, over to Chinikov. Trying to drive in, sending it behind the net to Gino. Working it back down low again. Cycling around back to Gino. From the circle, back down low in front of the net. Shot, not going to go. Chinikov shot. No! We thought that was in. Another chance. Not going to go again. Out to the near side off of Kindle. Kate sends it to the far side. Chased down by Gino. Up to the top of the zone. The Penguins still with it. 30 seconds on the power play to the far side. Gino sends it down. Chance in front of Vladar. Not going to go from Mantha. Gino, top of the zone now. Flipping around near side to Chinikov. Working around the near corner, down low. Working around to the point. Tanger pass. Back down low to Kindle. Not going to connect and gets cleared out.
He broke his stick.
That's why. Enjoy your play-by-play. Penzi has scored. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Let's go Penguins, baby. From center ice over to the near side. Dumped in by Kindle. Behind the net to the far side. Power play is going to expire, but the Pens still with the pressure. Never mind. The Flyers back on it. Out of the sin bin comes Glendening. Over to the near side, driving it into the offensive end. Tied up down low now. Konechny in there as well. Let's get that power play graphic off. And moving it around now. Tied up. Konechny. Or that's actually Forrester, my bad. I thought it was Konechny, but it's actually Forrester at 71, not 11. But tied up with Tanger behind the net. Just over 12 minutes to go here in period number 2. The Penguins out shooting the Flyers now 16-13. But the Flyers up to the point. Shot goes wide. Kindle to the far side, getting a chance to clear it up, but goes off a body and kept in. Back down low now, the Pens near side, and Tommy Novak with that puck, dumping it up into the offensive end. Nowhere to go really with that puck, so that's a fair dump and chase. Drysdale to the near side, gets it cleared out to center, and the Pens will get it back in their own end. Gerard, wing to the far side, flipping it up through center now into the offensive end with a chance behind Vladar. Out to the far side, the Pens trying to get it back. There's a bug or something flying in the camera. Top of the zone, near side. It looks like the puck. But working it around down low. Chance for Chari, not able to connect. Our series might be the worst power play conversion series in the playoffs so far. It's like 16% or something like that. After tonight's 0 for 2 so far, it's even worse. But over to the near side, here comes Gerard. With that puck, over to the far side to Shea. Into the offensive end it goes, chasing it down, went off a stick, so no icing. Out to the far side, Achari can't get it back. Taken back by the Flyers now, and the Pens wrestling it away near side, but sent right back over to the near side, down low for Noah Juleson. Up to the near side, boards in the neutral zone, puck is tied up. Pens getting it back to the near side, chasing it down is Rusty Razor. Looking for some help, sends it up to the point. Working around to Laviov, shot, puck goes wide. Over to the far side, taken it back by Carlson. Sending it in, working his speed, trying to drive the net, shot, not gonna go. Over to the near side, top of the zone against Laviov, sends it down low, played off of Rusty Razor. Cycling around near side, Crosby, shot, not gonna go. Back around to the far side, down low behind the net to the near Crosby. The Penguins with 7.5 minutes of offensive zone time to the Flyers, 5:25. Solovyov sends it down low to Crosby near side. Working it around, still in the offensive end, over to Solovyov. Wrapping around behind the net, trying to find somewhere to go. Briefly losing that puck, and the Flyers will get it back. Up to the near side, through center. The Penguins, over 8 minutes of offensive zone time this game. Goes back in behind the net of Shilovs. To the near side, the Pens back on it. Back down low. Working with that puck, trying to find some room. Playing strong is going to be Denver Barkley, trying to take that puck back, but the Pens will clear it up to the neutral zone. Novak in towards the offensive end, he dumps. Chasing it down is Gino, trying to beat out Reese line into the near side. The Flyers going to move it up. Wing to wing through the neutral zone now towards the offensive end. The Flyers will go for a dump and change. Dvorak beating out Tanger to the puck. Tied up down low to the near side. The Pens back on it with it out of their own end. Here comes Chinikov, wing to wing into the offensive end, and they go. That's flipping across, shot, and gloved by Vladar. But still, not a lot of extracurricular after the whistle this period. That's the one thing I thought we were going to see, and we're not. We're not seeing a lot of extracurricular this game. Philadelphia is actually getting scared of the Penguins.
No, they're not getting scared of the Penguins. They just don't want to give the Penguins an unnecessary
Bullies
play.
Bullies only bully when they know they're stronger than their opponent.
Yeah, but the problem is you need to win this game. You can't go back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but
So
if you're
you can't afford, there's sometimes where you just can't afford to be that way, play that way, in
True.
Because 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, power plays.
true, but also the
Eventually
Penguins are known for
Penguins-
giving up shorthanded
Penguins-
goals.
Yeah, but the Penguins will eventually score. If you give them enough power plays, they'll eventually score.
That is true.
And if you're trying to win it in Game 6 without going into Game 7, you're more concerned with.
That do be true. That do be true.
So I don't think you're going to have as much.
It just still is kind of surprising considering what we've seen all series. But Dad, I am going to need you for a second. I got to run and take a leak, so I need you to give the people updates from around the other NHL game going on right now and around the Pirates game.
I don't know what the NHL game was.
You have a phone. It's Lightning Canadians. I will be back. Give me about 2
2-2,
minutes.
isn't it?
What?
The series? That series?
Oh, yeah, it's 2-2. I'll be back.
Let's see. Ah, there. So you got to the TV. It might be another goalies period. Could be. We'll see. See what happens here. Two at the end of the second for the Canadians and Montreal. Here comes Philadelphia going into the Penguin zone, dumping it in, getting it, and Penguins are trying.
Already?
Yeah, the Penguins are trying to
That was
get
a quick
it out.
commercial.
Yep, and here they come up to their side.
Wow, that was quick. So here we
Take
go.
over.
Over to the near side, down low in the Penguins' offensive end, battling for that puck. Into the corner, top of the zone, sent down by Gerard behind the net, Mantha. Trying to send it towards the net, back to the near corner, Mantha sends it to the far side. Taken back by Tanger. Sending it down to the point. Cycling it around, shot, and not going to make it to the net, and Couturier. With the Flyers going to go ahead and move it on up. Over to the near side, chasing it down. Over to the near side, the Pens getting it back, Mantha up to center. Flyers back on it though. And Mantha sends it towards the offensive end, tied up right at the blue line. Kindle can't control it. And going to be taken by the Flyers into the offensive end, over to the far side by Porter Martone. Here comes, that's going to be a Chari. Wing to wing, and a big hit dished out, but tip it right back on it with a chance down low. Passing to the near side from Martone, top of the zone, shot, not going to go. Cleared back out to center ice.
And the Penguins need a new stick.
Yes, that is true. Back in behind the net, though. Wotherspoon sends it to the far side, and the Pens going to work with it behind the net. Yeah, welcome back, Thomas. Welcome back. Another goalies period it might be. It might be. But here we go. Into the neutral zone. The Flyers with it back. 7:45 to go here in period number 2. Wotherspoon behind the net, working it around now near side, cleared out, and gonna be chased down. No icing out to the near side. Along the boards, the Flyers with possession up through center. Here comes Cates into the offensive end. He sends it. Michkov gonna chase it down, but Solovyov gets there first. Over to Raquel on the far side. Pass gonna be deflected, taken back by Cates, but the Pens, Rusty Razor, able to send it up to the offensive end. Working it around far side, and it's the Flyers up through center with a chance briefly, but that puck gonna be back in behind the net. Solovyov to the near side. Working it out now in towards the neutral zone, and the Pens gonna give chase to the offensive end, but it's gonna be Juleson. Juleson with that puck, passing it up ultimately towards the offensive end, and over to the near side corner it goes. The Pens up through center, into the offensive end behind Vladar, taken back by Sanheim, Drysdale, my bad, not Sanheim, and around the near side. Wing to the far, up through center, here come the Flyers. Into the offensive end, pass deflected. The Pens trying to wrestle it back from Juleson. Wing to the far side, over to Sealer. Flipping it up now into the neutral zone, but the puck going to be battled for right in front of the Penguins bench. Cycling it around if they can get it free, and it does come loose, but the Pens getting it right back. That's going to be Sam Girard. Behind his own net, looking for somewhere to go with it. Over to Tanger. Tanger over to Girard. Flipping it straight pass up, straight pass to Lizotte, but losing control of it to the Flyers. Pens get it back, Girard. Over to the near side, he dumps it to the offensive end, back on in behind the net. Sealer loses his edge, and the Pens gonna get it back over to the far side. Dewar to Lizotte up to the top of the zone. Working around now from Carlson to the far side. Lizotte shot goes way wide. If he was Lee Harvey Oswald, JFK would still be with us.
I think he fanned on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way he didn't, considering that, man. But here we go. Over to the far side, the Flyers now to the near, flipping it up through center to the offensive end. Back on in behind the net, and played by the Penguins. Carlson over to the near side, connecting with Kindle. Getting ready to move it on up along the boards. And the Flyers wrestling it free up to the point, working around Ristolainen to Sanheim. Sending it down low. Cycling it around is Porter Martone, back up to Ristolainen. Sends it down, back on in behind the net, far side. Porter Martone along the boards. Big strikeout while the Penguins are striking out right now as well. Ristolainen gets that puck back in his own end. Working with it now up through the near side, through center into the offensive end. He dumps. Taken back by the Penguins. Carlson to the near side. And it's going to be off of Wotherspoon up to the near side to Soderblom. Glue guy flipping it up into the offensive end. He takes a massive dump on the entire city of Philly. Back on in behind the net to the far side. York going to send it up to Tippett. Big check dished out. Soderblom gets back on it. And over to the near side, flipped up to Shea. Along the boards, Mantha. In towards the neutral zone, Soderblom to the offensive end he goes. Looking for some help. Spinning it in towards the net, not able to go. Lost it on the spin. Puck gets cleared out over to the near side. A breakaway for Michkov. He shoots. Denied by Shelovs. Over to the near side, the Penguins. Sending it wing to wing, up through center ice they go. Into the offensive end by Soderblom. Back on in behind the net. Crosby trying to wrestle it away to the far side. Going to be taken there off of the stick, a bump. Top of the zone. The Flyers back on it. Here comes a 3-on-2 into the offensive end near side. Bump along the boards. Trying to find some help. Cycling around towards the net. Shot going to be gloved. Not fully gloved. Taken, wrestled in by Michkov. And no goal. Nice job by Shelovs to defend it. At least I don't think that was a goal. That was a mishandle by Shelovs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody call an ambulance after that. Actually call two. That should have been a goal. Look at that. Michkov, that was a breakaway. And then immediately after, the puck goes in the glove of Shelov, drops out, and almost punched in right there. He mishandled it. And Michkov tried to send it back in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was a crazy series of events. We can take a breather right now. Oh my gosh. Now this is proving true. The Penguins again had a good first period. Now the second period is being taken over by the Flyers, as we expected. But the Penguins are holding up. They are still holding up, and they're still generating chances despite that this period. So it still is looking pretty solid for the Penguins right now.
Palpitations.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. That was crazy. That was a crazy series of events, though. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a big strikeout, John.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. 3-2, bases loaded.
Ooh, get ready for Coney.
You could walk in a run here, potentially. It's going right
Yes,
on
sir.
over the middle.
Man.
Or could this be?
But here we go. Though if Yins are new around here, do us a huge favor. Below the stream, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, man. We'll be here all playoffs long. And throughout the summer, we'll be covering some Pirates baseball.
That's it.
Son of a gun. But yeah, we're only 3 subs away now from our next minor goal. Can we make some progress to that 1,040 mark? Be kind of cool if Yins would help us out on that road. But yeah, we are rolling our way through here. 4:03 to go here in period number 2. Let's also see if we can get to 20 likes. I think we can do 20. I think we can go for 20. But looking at that incredible effort by Shelovs on the post, literally clenching the post between them booty cheeks. Wow. I mean, that was Shelov's mistake, so he better recover it. And they do. So to the near side, the Pens clearing the zone. Up through center and into the offensive end with the Flyers back on it with Sealer. Working that puck now out towards the near side and going to get cleared up by Glendening. The Pens get it back wing to wing from Wotherspoon. Out to the far side and back to the near. Here comes Parker Wotherspoon up through the far side to the offensive end, driving down low. Sealer onto it first for the Flyers. Out to the near side, going to clear it up along the boards. Fans wanting a penalty for interference, but that was not interference. Back down low, Carlson behind his own net. Working that puck around, trying to find somewhere he can go with it. Out towards the near side, through center, into the offensive end, far corner. Chasing it down, going to be Konechny. Over to the far side, comes loose, taken by Chinikov. Cycling around up to the point, back down low again. Sending it out to the far corner again. Working it out towards the near side. Puck comes loose, the Flyers clearing it up to the top of the zone through center now. And Konechny trying to work it around now for the Flyers into the offensive end. It goes. The Pens right back on it with Shea. Up to the near side, Novak with speed. Trying to find some help, getting towards the net. Can't get a breakaway opportunity, though. Up to the top of the zone, Solovyov sends it down low. Behind the net to the far side, Gino. Centering pass, can't quite hit Chinikov, and Konechny and the Flyers sending it right back out the other way. Up into the offensive end they go. Behind the net to the far side, Shea back on it, over to the far side again. That puck comes loose towards the near side. Tied up for that puck, Shea sending it near side, Crosby. Gonna take a little bit of a check along the boards. And tied up down low again. Shea sent it far side. Gonna be taken there off of the stick of Forster. And tied up back in behind the net along the boards now. Top of the zone. This game's going, 1 goal might be the game winner. That it very well could be. This game could be like that Edmonton Oilers in Vegas in the Golden Knights game last year. That went 0-0 all the way to overtime. Well, let's see. No icing there. I thought they were going to call icing on that, but no. They just did not have enough steam on it, on that puck. And the Flyers into the offensive end again. Gerard on it. Tied up down low with Glendening. Into the far corner. Forster trying to move it around. And back down. The Pens get it back. Here comes Gerard over to the far side. Into the offensive end. They'll dump it. Chasing it down far side. Couturier able to break it up, though. And the Flyers get it back going the other way. 2-on-2 into the zone. Konechny, or Glendening, my bad. Top of the zone. Cycling around near side. Shot by Sanheim. Going to go wide and going to be not quite frozen up. Pens over to the near side. Flipping it up the near side boards and all the way back into the Flyers' own end. I feel like both teams are playing a blend of cautious and aggressive. They're playing, they're playing cautious when they need to, but they're also playing aggressive when they can. So here we go, to the near side, the Penguins. Driving it up towards the offensive end, 2-on-3, Kindle. Leaves it back over to the near side, Dewey shot denied. Back in front of the net, crowding it, in front of Vladar, chance, not able to connect. Zegras now, over to the far side, top of the zone, kept in by Carlson. And now the Flyers get it back near side, up through center they go. Glendening launches it to the offensive end. Behind the net, Shelov's going to play it out to the far side. Cycling it along the boards, moving it up through center, taken back by the Flyers into the offensive end, and kicked off of Shelov's. Behind the net now, here comes Carlson. Up through his own end, looking for some room far side, big pass, and goes off a stick into the offensive end behind Vladar. Tied up for that puck, down low. Over to the far side, the Flyers now to the near, working their way up through center, 3-on-3 into the zone, flips it into the far corner, tied up down low, Tanger. Not quite able to get there, Dvorak. Now Tanger, over to the near side, Novak, oh no, over to Ristolainen, shot, loose in front, still tied up for that puck to the near side. Top of the zone, Ristolainen, from the point to the far side with a chance. Shot, loose in front of the net again. 14 seconds to go in the period. 12, 11, 10. The Flyers on the point shot. Not gonna go to the near side. Mantha gets blown up by Ristolainen. Out to the near side again. Tied up to the top of the zone. 2-1. Oh my gosh, the second period is over with the score. The Pittsburgh Penguins, nothing. The Philadelphia Flyers, nothing. Shots on goal are 19 for the Penguins, 21 for the Flyers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Whenever they screwed up.
Oh.
See, that's what happens
Oh.
whenever you
Oh. Oh. Slow to get up is going to be Travis Konechny. He's slow to get up after all that. There's not going to be penalties on that. Come on. That was a hockey play. But oh my gosh. Oh.
Is it?
Oh. It was right here. Konechny was getting that Tanger. Tanger shoved back at him. Konechny shoves at him. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on Tanger.
That's a penalty.
Tanger! You freaking idiot! This is hockey, not Fight Club! Yeah, he was irking you on, but you don't punch the guy in the face! That's gonna be a double minor, too, because he drew blood, didn't he? Son of a freaking gun. Son of a... Oh, my God.
Is that a penalty? Did he say that, or did he...
I would bet that's gonna be a double minor. Crystal Tang got roughing. It's officially a penalty. It's at least 2. It's at least 2. It might be 4. Because of the because he could. I don't know if he drew blood on Konechny. If he did, that's 4. Good call. That was intentional. Thank you, Ray. I think you shouldn't even be playing. I still see an overtime. Well, we'll see. The Pens have killed off a couple penalties so far. Oh my gosh. But that was way too intense. Peer-to-peer saying it's 2. Is it officially 2 or is it? Because I saw they were looking at Konechny. They were checking. He's like checking his face. You know, did he bust a nose? Did he cause a bloody nose? Something like that to get 4. Hopefully it's just 2, but yeah. That was a boneheaded play. Double minor only refers to high sticking, I think. Okay, I was about to say, because he definitely got a pretty good whack on the face there. Tanger just was not having Konechny just irking him on. Oh. I need a little breath after that. Which is perfect timing because we got Bagel coming down. Bagel. Come here, you want to say hi? Oh my gosh. Come here, say hello to the peoples. Yeah. You got Bagel up in here. Huh. Don't we got a Bagel? What you doing, huh? Huh, yeah. Oh my gosh. That was scary, wasn't it, huh?
Want to sit here?
Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe the Pens managed to get that. He missed his cross check confidently again. Yeah, they only got Tanger's retaliation. Again, I mean, Tanger should have said, hey, I mean, let him irk you on, but like, oh my gosh. That was a boneheaded punch by Tanger. I get why he did it, but like, they're getting the retaliatory for sure. They missed the inciting incident though. Oh my gosh. So that was the delay. That was why there was a delay. After, remember the big delay on the icing call? Dad? When the Flyers iced the puck and they were trying to figure out what happened?
What?
So the Flyers tried to send in Noah Cates for Trevor Zegras, who was having a skate issue. That was what happened. While you're there, you mind topping me up too, please?
What do you...
It's just Baja Blast.
Just Baja Blast. You want some?
I don't know that I like it. I need a taste of it.
You can try it. Ugh. It's a very tropical kind of take.
Okay.
You will top me up, please?
Just put it up on top of the...
Okay. So still 5-3, Cardinals over the Pirates right now in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully the Pirates can get something going there. And you didn't fill up that much. That's fine. I'll get more later. Man. But yeah, we're kind of rolling our way here through intermission, second intermission here. This could be a game that goes 0-0 all the way to the end of the third. This really feels like it could be one of those games. We'll see here. The Canadians up 3-2 on the Lightning with 16:46 to go here in the third. So we'll see if the Canadians can hang on and get a 3-2 series lead. We'll see. Oh, man. Yeah, just taking a look here. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Do we got any news on X to share? So that was what it was. It was the Flyers trying to send in Noah Cates. Zegras left and went down. Oh, the Flyers had a cheap shot on that. Zegras left and went down the tunnel and had to be replaced by Dvorak. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out what happened because the
Yeah.
short guys didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, Zegras had a skate issue, and then he ends up going down the tunnel and gets replaced by Dvorak after they tried putting in Noah Cates, and the officials denied it. I mean, that was a whole fiasco. We were trying to figure out what was happening with that, but, like, man.
Well, they were trying to figure it out, too.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't figure it out. They went on 5 minutes for that.
Oh, I know. We were trying to figure that out. We couldn't figure it out. So, yeah. So, ultimately, the whole story on that, Dad, here's what it was. The Flyers iced the puck at the end of a 2-minute shift for nearly all 5 skaters. There was a delay because Trevor Zegras went to the bench with a skate issue. The Flyers tried sending in Noah Cates in his place, but the officials weren't having it. Zegras then left and went down the tunnel and had to be replaced by Dvorak anyway. Which obviously the Pens weren't happy about that. Especially because there was no delay of game, because if there was a skate issue that bad, he should have just went right down the tunnel.
They were talking about too much time. They had too much time to relax.
Yeah, they had way too much time. There should have been a delay of game penalty assessed on Philadelphia right there if that was the issue. I thought they were video reviewing to see who needed to be on the ice. I didn't realize it was an actual mechanical issue and then going down the tunnel. That should have been a delay of game penalty. I'm not happy with the Pens. With all the talent we have, we should be winning. Well, we'll see, Patricia. I mean, the Pens have been having great opportunities. It's just, again, the only reason the Flyers are here and the reason the Flyers have been winning is purely because of Dan Vladar. Dan Vladar isn't playing as well as he is. The Flyers they're gone in 5. They're bounced in 5 games. It's all been because of Dan Vladar. Can this be Sheila's Flower moment where Flower carried us against Detroit in that double overtime victory? Well, we'll see, Thomas. We'll see.
Come here.
What you doing, Bagel?
Hopefully this isn't the one one playoff game that
You
the
doing,
Penguins
Lumpy?
won, but they won.
What are you doing, Lumpy? Come here, Lumpy.
I think it was like 6 or so overtimes.
I'll be here all night if that's the case.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be here all night if that's the case.
What are you doing, Lumpy?
Especially because they're 20-minute overtime periods with a full-blown 18-minute intermission, which makes it even better. Oh, man.
Big thing is they got to, how?
Sorry, you want to dance?
No.
Gonna dance?
Yes. It
Gonna
passed
dance?
this
Gonna
power
dance,
play
dance, dance,
penalty.
dance?
They didn't even penalty.
We're
They didn't
dancing.
even
Yeah.
get this penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
We're dancing.
You got Alex saying Crosby overtime game-winning goal for a 1-0 victory. Well, we'll see.
You know what's going to happen. As soon as Philly gets that first goal, if they get the first goal, they're going to go back into that 1-1-3 shell, and they're going to.
Oh, absolutely. But
tough to.
big news out of the Pirates. Runners on first and second, nobody out. The go-ahead runs at the plate in the bottom of the 8th.
Doesn't matter. They had bases loaded with only 1 out, and they got up.
How's the stream
matter.
going?
It's going well. It's going well.
Hi, stream.
Well,
Man,
actually, look at this.
There's the stream chat right there.
That's this chat.
Hi, stream.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mom. How you doing? Good answer.
Yeah. Over deflating, or how deflating would that would it be if Crosby did that for the Flyers for Game 7? Oh,
I
man.
got one of those shirts for the devil.
Oh, man. But that would have been crazy. 5th overtime, oh my gosh. Please tell me it's not going to be that long. I want to get more video editing done tonight for the draft vlog. And that's why I'm not going live for a later game tonight. That's why I'm not going live for the 10 p.m. game between the.
Is it that, or is it because you want to stream the rest of the Penguins game? That's going to be like 5 or 6 overtimes.
Oh my gosh! I initially wasn't gonna stream that because I was gonna do some video editing, but it might be because we're gonna be here all night. Trying to make the playoffs, I was surprised the books had them at plus money to do so. That, I mean, I get why. It's probably a low plus, like maybe like plus, you know, probably a low plus, I would bet, because it's not unlikely, but it's not necessarily likely either. I would say the Pirates are about a 50-50 for the playoffs right now.
How many subs do you have? You get any subs?
We're still at 1,037, still 3 away from our minor goal. So 1 out now with runners on first and second. We'll see if the Pirates do anything. I need more Tums. Oh, we both do here after all the heart attacks we had last period. Oh, man.
I bet you it's going to be one of these fluky little goals.
The Pens have been the kings of those this series. I mean, look at the first game. You had that Vladar misplay the puck. Raquel dumps it in. Then you had...
Yeah, that's the first game that they won.
And then you had last game with that puck going off the end board and behind Vladar's calf. So the Pens have been kings of that this series. What's good, Blue Jay? How you doing?
Opposite way too. It could go the opposite way.
Oh, we could, but we'll see. But how you doing, Blue Jay? Let's see. Just trying to see if we got any other news here, bro. What? I forgot about that. Wait a minute. This is crazy. So the Jets drafted Darnold, replacing Geno Smith. Seahawks signed Smith to back up Wilson. Smith replaces Wilson. Darnold replaces Geno Smith again. The Jets signed Geno Smith to replace Sam Darnold. Are they going to sign Russell Wilson now to back up Geno Smith? Oh, man.
Right in here.
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Come over here.
Is it?
Oh, my God.
Is it the?
It could be that. I'm smelling.
That's probably this. Smell.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
my
'cause
god.
the way
cone.
that this is the cone. Yeah.
Smells like a skunk.
It's just the cone.
Smells like a skunk.
That's what vulcanized rubber smells like.
Smells like a skunk.
You take that back about Coney.
I don't want a skunk in my house.
Coney is not ashamed of the way he smells.
He's a skunk.
Ah! Oh, man.
Here, put this on top of it. It won't smell so bad.
But Dad needs us to wave the Penguins to victory. We'll put Coney over here for now for you. We'll put Coney over here for you.
Skunk.
Oh, man. Game time for the Pens is coming. I feel, well, we'll see. The Bruins come all the way back. No, there's no shot. Boston is riding on pure experience with low-end talent.
Skunk.
Boston is riding low-end talent with a lot of playoff experience. That's not going to carry against Buffalo.
Skunk.
Welcome back, RFK.
What happens?
Skunk.
So we'll see. Other news, happy birthday to Willie Nelson. Yeah, we got the whole family down in here tonight. RFK says hi.
Hey there. Howdy.
Yes, Caleb loves Coney. We love Coney here.
Skunk.
We love Coney.
Smells like a skunk.
Oh, bases loaded, 1 out. Get ready, Coney. This is your shining moment.
Take that to
They had it before and they got a strikeout and then
take that to Philly and maybe it scare them away.
Oh, we already had to assault Coney tonight because somebody accused him of being a Flyer fan because he's orange.
It's a skunk.
It's just like the vulcanized rubber.
Somebody last night thought my dog was a flyer. My dog's not a flyer. She's a lump.
Well, he smokes, but that's okay, I guess. Well, to each their own. Orange skunk. Oh my gosh.
What am I missing?
Oh, Blue Jays said Willie smokes, but then who is it? RFK said orange skunk. Beard to Beard says hi to both Ians.
Howdy,
You
howdy.
can see right down there. It's gonna be from the bottom up.
I don't get in here too often, so hello.
Yeah. Vegas goalies are absolute trash. Well, they've been up and down. And with a win, it's gonna be interesting to see how that series plays out. It's really gonna be
But
interesting
you
to see
lost
that.
bagel. What bagel?
Playing right here.
She's over there wagging her tail at you. Huh. Ain't that right, Bagel? Come here. Come here, Bagel.
You're never gonna. She puts all her heavy weight on in the front to prize, and you can't get her.
There we go. He's saying hello, Bagel. Now we'll see what the Pirates are doing here. We're getting ready for the third period of action in a few minutes here. Pirates bases loaded, 0-2, 1 out. On O'Neal Cruz. Takes a ball. You wanna hoist the cone, huh? Speaking of hoisting the cone, Tony Eagles win, yes sir. Eagles look tired. I'm going with Philadelphia. We'll see. But real quick, Giant Eagle is the king of shirts.
Okay.
Hoist the cone, baby. Hoist the cone.
I assumed that.
Yeah.
Tonight, probably.
Yes, while we were there. Giant Eagle is the king of cheap shirts. Cheap Pittsburgh themed shirts. Oh my gosh.
5-4.
Well, that's a run. Hoist Coney. Let's go, Pirates. Woo.
Bagel.
Man, RFK wants you to call a period, Mom.
What? That guy over there did that. And the red guy slid down and.
You thought Dad was bad. It would be Revenge of Dad in Mom form.
The red guy went into the cone and the net and died.
Oh, he died. Oh man. Let's see here. Now you got Nick York, who's 1 for 1. He's 1 for 1 tonight.
Could be 1 for 2.
He's gonna be 2 for 2. Excuse you. Oh man. If it wasn't for being at work tomorrow, I'd be on beer number 12 right now. I'm telling you, all Pittsburgh sports teams is why I drink.
Just don't overuse my slush machine.
I know.
Yeah, every time I turn around, you got the slusher machine going.
No. We'll see here. The Cardinals challenge and they lose it. Let's go. It's a ball. The guy who did the live stuff from a box seat a couple of games ago, that guy's cool. Was good, Johnny. Was good. Man, we weren't from a box seat, but we were live for that. Yes, we were live from game 1. It was unfortunate the result of that, but you know, we still roll.
So, what have you learned? You've learned not to have Jason go to the Penguins game, or else they're.
I've learned that the NHL treats fair use like it's nothing. Oh man.
Like every other sport, they're greedy.
Now we'll see here. So third period of action getting underway in a few minutes, but more importantly, the Pirates launching out to right field. That's gonna, hey, you're not paid to catch it. You're just paid to look pretty out there in right field. Get out of town. Caught for the stinking out.
Years ago, I got one of the Pirates games because of the Cardinals.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy that was
Oh man.
trying to make love to the machine or to the pictures, and one of the ladies, she caught one of the girls that I worked with on the thing, and they got he got free tickets.
Huh.
Because he found her on the cam.
Man.
Next thing you know is, oh, you want tickets? I can get them. She got them through the Cardinals.
Huh. Well, here we go. Third period getting ready to go.
Years ago, though.
I was from Chicago. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I thought we were still under fair use. The NHL disagreed. We made a video on it, but you know, we're rolling past it. We're rolling past it. Things are going to change a little bit for those kind of videos, those kind of streams. We'll still try and do them, but they're going to be a bit different, fair bit different. Let's see. Nah, Mom, they're saying, so are you a Cardinals fan?
Oh no.
So here we go. Center right straw.
I just love them for the game tickets that I got for free.
Man, they're saying maybe embellishment, but no penalty on that. So the Flyers are going to start off period number 3 on the power play, working out of their own end and set up the far side now. into the neutral zone, into the offensive end. They'll dump, giving chase to the Penguins. Witherspoon on it. He's going to have an easy chance to clear, and he does.
And the guy that he picked.
When he's that open, you better clear it.
Yep.
So here we go.
He was
Drysdale out of his own end. Working it out now, far side, passing back to his own end. 1/4 of the power play already gone. And Zegras moves to the near side, top of the zone. Forster sending it around back to Forster, driving the net shot, and saved by Shelovs on an 83-mile-an-hour almost zinger from Tyson Forster. Gonna keep the game tied at 0 apiece. Man, it's funny you talk about that because John's actually he's a Cardinals guy. He's a St. Louis guy.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, the guy that was making goo-goo eyes at my girlfriend, he was married.
Huh. That's not
That
good.
was years and years ago. I'm talking about the 80s and the early,
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Yeah. But here we go. Working it out now. Out to the near side. Forster with the puck. Top of the zone. Sending it out to Sanheim. Working around near side. Driving down. Taken back by the Pens. And they'll clear the zone again. Oh, man. So we'll see here. Working it around now to the far side. Oh, yeah, I forgot you are a Cards guy, RFK. I forgot about that. You're in that region of the world. But over to the near side, top of the zone, Porter Martone sending it over to Zegras, trying to drive the net, taken back by the Pens and cleared out again by the Penguins from the top of the zone. Working it now is going to be Vladar behind his own net. Working with that puck over to the near side now is going to be Ristolainen. Sending it up through center over to Barkley. Dumps it behind the net to the far side, trying to connect along the boards. Top of the zone, going to be taken back by the Penguins. Up through center he goes. Here comes Lizotte, trying to work the near side corner, setting up something for the Penguins, possibly tied up down low. 30 seconds left on the power play. The Flyers back with that puck. Out of their own end now, working it out towards the near side. And here we go. Up through center. That's going to be from Michkov over to Konechny. Top of the zone gets cleared out. Flyers getting it back. 13 seconds to go here on the power play. Up through center, they're going to move it. Working around, wing-to-wing shot. Not going to go. High over the net to the near side, Barkley. And that puck gets cleared out again. And that's going to kill the power play. So the Flyers working with it now over to the near side, out of their own end. Off the stick of Sanheim. Into the offensive end. He sends it to the far side. Taken back by Witherspoon. Passing it up along the boards. Entering to the near side. Here comes Carlson. Passing it. That's going to be Mantha to the far side. Shot. And saved by Vladar. Man, imagine having a name like Vladar.
Oh, first name of Denver.
Oh, man. Imagine being named after one, like, a city in Colorado, of all places.
I wonder if the parents met at Denver.
Yeah, they were
Maybe.
They were in high.
And maybe that's the reason why.
They were high.
They were high.
They were high when Little Denver was made.
in Denver, probably.
In Denver 20 years ago? A shot and
never
glove
know.
down by
It
Vladar.
has to start somewhere.
Oh, man. We'll see Muse over there talking it over with some of his guys, as Witherspoon out on the ice talking it over with Carlson and the rest of the guys there. Pens winning the draw. Witherspoon sending it down and taken back by the Flyers. Out the near side. Gonna launch it up to center. Over Couturier. Oh no, 3-on-2 shot and gloved by Shelovs. And surprisingly enough, he actually held it in the glove this time. Good job, we're learning. There goes the family stream.
Why?
No, because RFK said a family stream on a family stream on a family-friendly stream. But we keep it around PG-13 here. We'll touch.
Let's be fair. If you talk about California, you talk about
Colorado. You're talking about
Colorado,
weed.
You're talking about high.
Oh, trust me. Every
Not
time.
this kind of high.
And trust me, every time players shoot high, I always shout, "Lay off the weed." So, Vladar gonna play it over to Ristolainen out the far side, and working it up now along the far side, along the boards. Ristolainen sends it up.
Pretty soon, Pennsylvania's going there.
Yep. Over to the near side. That puck going to get moved up. Gino over to the far side. Now to the offensive end they go. Flipped out around the corner. Far side down low. It's going to be taken back now by the Flyers. Over to the near side. Up through center. Back down into their own end. And moving it around now. Tied up the Pens with it. That's Gino. Top of the zone. Gerard. Out to the far side. Shot. That's Novak in front with a chance. Flipping it across. How do you not connect with Chinikov? The Flyers get it back and clear the zone. That's going to be Philadelphia icing.
Okay, I got news for you. Just going to a show down in Pittsburgh.
Huh.
It's everywhere.
Oh, trust me. I smelled it when we were at the draft. Granted, when you got Wiz Khalifa doing a concert, you're going to have that because, well, you know.
Well, these are family friendly clothes or concerts and stuff, but I'm talking about the CLO and all that stuff.
Drew Allen will be good. I think he'll be solid. I mean, he's a boomer bust candidate, really. He's going to either be really good or really not. But here we go. Back down to the far side. The Flyers going to go ahead and clear the zone. Penn's going to give chase to the near side. That's going to be Gerard with the puck out of his own end to the near side to Kindle. Into the offensive end. Ben Kindy leaves it back. That's going to be Stoderblom driving the net. Sending it around in front. Goes loose to the near side. And chased down by Mantha. Cycling it around down low behind the net. Getting there. Big hit behind the net. And over to the near corner. It's going to be taken up by the Flyers at center. Mantha back to the far side. The Pens get it back in their own end. Well, looks like Mom's heading out, so you guys will get to say bye to her.
Bye, everybody.
And here we go. Gerard with the puck out of his own end, ready to rumble. Over to the near side, into the offensive end, dumped by Tanger. Chasing it down far side, and the puck goes out of play. All right.
Oh, and it looks like St. Louis is going to win this game.
Oh, big whoop. One out, runner on second on an official review that might take him off second. Big whoop. So here we go. We are rolling now, looking at that hit of the game. Taking a look at Nola Chari there on the bench as we're getting ready for the face-off here. Still nothing. This is an edge-of-your-seat kind of game. But if you are enjoying the stream, man, do us a huge favor. Below the stream, drop a like, drop a sub. We're only 2 subs away from 1,040. Can we hit that tonight? Let's see if we can go for 20, maybe 25 likes. But the Flyers driving down far side along the boards. Forrester with that puck. Man, down low, over to Couturier. Tied up for that puck. Over to Forrester, shot, not going to make it there. Tied up in front of net, still loose to the near side. A wide open net, but the Pens get there first and clear the zone. Taken by Sanheim to his own end. Nice, RFK.
What?
Look at the chat.
I don't see anything.
Oh my gosh. I think Mom froze the chat accidentally. Let me redo it here. You need to call a little bit. Driving the net, not gonna go. I need you to call a little bit.
Turn around, try to get it out. And they flip it out to neutral. Flyers take it and shove it down into the Penguins, and I think that might be icing. Or offsides. One turn to the other.
Okay. Let's see here. Is that going to work? There we go. Let me pull these out so they don't get melted. So here we go. Jack Daniels kind of game. I don't blame you. Yeah, look what RFK said last.
No.
There we go. Looking at Gino there on the bench. Let's go, Pens. Hold on. We got it. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Over to the near side. Kindle trying to take it away in the offensive end. The Flyers getting it back, clearing it up to center, but the Pens right back on top of it. Over to the near side from Mantha towards the offensive end. Philadelphia back on it again. Back up to Kindle. Kindle looking to far side into the offensive end. Taking it down. Mantha trying to find some help along the boards. Tied up. Over to Kindle and taken back by the Flyers. Cleared out. Over to the far side. Chased down by Gerard. Ready to rock in rodeo now behind the net. Gerard.
Top of the ninth.
Over to the near side. Into the offensive end, out the far side boards again. Raquel tied up for that puck. Gonna come loose to the Pens, top of the zone. Shot! Not gonna go. Over to the far side, Rust. Sends it behind the net, near side, bodies colliding. Puck goes off the back of the net. Crosby trying to wrap it around. Over to the near side. Chance in front. The Flyers will clear that puck. Taken back by the Penguins, top of the zone, in the neutral zone now, near side, Shea. Dumps up into the offensive end, far side, down low. Philadelphia back on, and here comes Jamie Drysdale. Over to the near side, moving it out is going to be York. Trying to clear it out, and he does. Penn's going to give chase, no icing. Over to the near side comes Solovyov. With the puck, down low, behind his own net to the near side. Going to leave it there, and taking it now is going to be Erik Karlsson. Stretch pass over to the far side to Solovyov before a change. Dumped up to the offensive end, near side, down low. Beating out any potential icing as the Penguins. Lizotte to the near side. Oreo Lover with a come on Penguins. Yes, sir. We need all the come on Penguins in the chat. We need to fill the chat with come on Pens or let's go Pens. Let's pull your Penguins to victory right here, right now. And that puck gets cleared out. The Pens getting it back in their own end. Wing to wing now, down low. That's going to be out to the far side. Taken now off of the stick there of Lizotte. Up through center, losing control to Couturier. 2-on-2 into the offensive end for the Flyers. Sending it around far side, down low, Porter Martone. Over to the near side, Couturier. Top of the zone, finds Sealer. Wing to wing, far side, puck gonna be deflected. Penn's going back the other way. In towards the offensive end comes Dewey. He sends it out into the far side behind Vladar. No. Let's overpower RFK's Let's Go Flyers with Let's Go Pens. Come on, boys. We can do it in the chat. Let's go. The Penguins going to have to chase it out of their own end. Working around behind the net is going to be Gerard over to the near side. Flipping it up along the boards to Novak. Stretch pass over to Cheetahkov with speed. Driving the net, shot loose in front of Vladar, and he jumps on it. Oh, man. Oh, boy. What's the Pirates update, Dad?
They're going to the bottom of the ninth. Whoa, right off his head. Large head. Did you see that?
Yeah. So we'll see here. They're stepping away for a commercial. Let's take a look around the NHL. Let's look at that other game here. With 2:16 left in the third, the Canadiens still up 3-2 on the Lightning. There's no doubt in my mind tonight the Pens will win. Woot woot. Yes, sir. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Drinking out of the Flip the Script 2026 playoffs pint cup that we got at PVG Paints Arena. This was an $18 beer, mind you. You had to get like a draft beer at the game in order to get this. So I got like an $18 icy light at the game. But like, it's a cool pint cup. It really is. Now we got the Battle of the State in the chat now. Drop your team over in the chat. Hit us up with a Let's Go Flyers or a Let's Go Pens based on who you're rooting for tonight. I want to see it in the chat. We're splitting right now a lot for the Penguins. Well, let's go ahead and flood that chat and flood out all them Flyer fans. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 50 votes in the poll in the chat, splitting 68% for the Penguins. And we'll see. We will see. We got Patricia in there, or you love her with the Let's Go Pens. RFK flooding it with the Go Flyers. I want to see so many Let's Go Pens in the chat that I can't even see RFK's Let's Go Flyers. We got Blue Jay. We got Caleb. Let's go. Let's go. Make your voices heard right here, right now. Let's freaking go, Pens. They need you now more than ever. We got Jeffrey. We got Caleb. Let's go, Pens fans. Let's get loud and get proud here. Let's freaking go, boys. We're here in Philly. Let's paint the town yellow. Let's paint the town yellow. Yes, $18 for a pint glass, but like, still, the Flip the Script pint glass. But let's go ahead. Let's keep flooding the chat. Let's go. Let's get loud and get proud for our teams here, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Looking at Brian Russ, 6 goals in 14 career postseason games, 6s and 7s. Let's paint this orange town yellow. The Pens taking it down low to the near side. Along the boards, Tanger. Sending it around, looking for help to the far side. It's loose. Gonna be battled there, Cheetahkov. Gerard, my bad, over to down low to Jamie Drysdale. Working it out of his own end. Here we go. Around the near side, it's gonna be the Flyers. Off the stick of York. Up through center he goes. The Flyers 2-on-3 into the zone. Pass across, not gonna connect with Forster. The Pens now getting out to the neutral zone. Up towards the offensive end, the puck comes loose to the near side. Along the boards, the Flyers back in the neutral zone. Couturier looking for some help. Trying to send it around now in his own end. Ready to roll. We got Oreo with the Pens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Let's check in for our team. Here we go. Pens on the way to victory. Yes, sir. RFK and Oreo. Let's go. The Flyers now reach the line and up the far side, over to Barkley, into the offensive end of Orak, down low, Carlson trying to take it away, up the boards, and the Pens going to kick it out to the neutral zone, taken back by Sanheim. Here we go to the near side, and battle for possession, into the offensive end for the Penguins, but the Flyers clear the zone. Working around the near side, Erik Karlsson. Out to the center ice area, and into the offensive end comes Rusty Razor. Wave them towels, let's go, bro, go on YouTube, yes sir! Let's go, Pens, let's go! Driving the net over to the near side, Russ takes a seat on the ice, over to the far side, and there's the Flyers out of the zone. Beard to beard, checking in with a whole line of Penguins, let's go! Let's freaking go, boys, let's go, Penguins! And a nice save by Artie Shelovs! Everybody wave your towels, get loud, get proud over there, check in the chat for your team, let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Penguins, baby! Let's force a Game 7 and win it in style! Oh, chat's going crazy. It's a tight game. We're all pulling in for our team. We're checking in for the Flyers and the Penguins now. More specifically, the Penguins, because screw them Flyers. Does Philly even exist? I don't think so. All right, so here we go. Near side draw, ready to roll. Face up, won by the Pens, down low is Shea. Out to the far side. Flipping it up through center towards the offensive end. And back in behind Vladar to the near side. It's going to be a Penguins icing. Oh my gosh. 10:23 to go here in the third period. We are rolling. We are rolling in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Nah, we're not pulling for Philly here. We're pulling for black and yellow, yeah. You know what it is. Everything I do it big, yeah. Oh, screaming, that's nothing. When I pull out the block, that's nothing, whoa. Over to the top of the zone, it's going to be off the stick of Sealer. Along the boards. Tied up for that puck at the blue line. Sending it on around to the near side. The Pens trying to send it out. Tanger does. Chased out by the Flyers, not going to be icing. That's going to be Noah Juleson. Over to the far side, wing to the near. Flipping it up over to Sealer. Up through center, Matvei Michkov. Into the offensive end, behind the net of Shelovs. Over to the far side. Big check dished out on Shea behind the net.
That was terrible.
Oh, man.
Okay, they got it.
So here we go.
There.
Pens do clear the zone. No, it's not Philly. It's not Philly. It's black and yellow. Over to the near side along the boards. Ready to go now into the neutral zone. Comes Dewey, flips it into the offensive end. Yes, sir, beard to beard. Yes, sir. Over to the far side, the Flyers. Flipping it up now through center. Here we go. Cleared all the way out. Going to beat out the icing. It's going to be Porter Martone. Over to the far side, though, taken by the Penguins. Off the stick of Achari, I believe. Into the offensive end he goes with speed. Trying to drive the net. Flipping it around. Not able to go to the near side. Tied up for that puck. Kindle with the puck. Sends it to the net. Not going to go. Over to the far side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody with the Pens in the chat. Let's go. Coco, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The Pens driving the net in front. Chance. No. Taken back by the Flyers. Oh, man, to the near side corner.
Hearts loose.
And it's going to be into the offensive end for the Penguins. Taken back by Sanheim. And here we go. Over to the near side, Couturier. Halfway through this third period. Ready to roll. Into the offensive end near side. And it's going to be icing on the Flyers. You can't do that. Let's go, baby. Let's go ahead. You know, what was that Doja Cat one? Like, let's paint the town yellow. We're not going to paint the town red. We're going to paint the town yellow, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Check in with your team over there. Check in with your team in the chat. Let's go, Penguins, baby. Nothing. 8:43 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Pens offensive end to the right of Vladar. Gonna be won by Pittsburgh. Top of the zone. Working around near side behind Vladar. To the far side goes Chinikov. Working around for the point. Send it along the board. Driving in. Shot. Loose in front of Vladar. Chance again. Novak trying to get there. Over to the near side. Shoveling it behind the net. Chinikov goes down. Reaches the line and gets it out to the far side boards. Moving it out now all the way out and can be taken by Tanger to the near side towards the offensive end. But Philly gets it back. Over to the near side now, driving into the offensive end to the far side. It's going to be Gerard looking for some help. Sends it up towards the top of the zone, and the puck comes loose near side. Pens getting it back into the neutral zone. Going to regroup and re-enter back into their own end. It's going to be Gino passing back. Over to the near side, Raquel. No, we're not going to hoist Coney for a Pirates loss. It's going to be Carlson, wing to the far side, into the offensive end, sent not quite to the offensive end by Shea. And it's the Flyers coming up the other way, Barkley. To the offensive end, he dumps, chased down by Shea. Over to the near side, working it around now. And going to get cleared up. Into the neutral zone, Crosby sent it to the offensive end, chasing it down is Raquel. Tied up with Dvorak, over to the near side. Going to be off of the stick of Drysdale. Over to the far side, wrestled away by Rusty Razor. Over to the near side, Rusty Razor getting tied up along the boards towards the top of the zone. And the Flyers get it back. Here comes Denver Barkley. Up through center, he launches it over to Shelovs to the near side corner. Based on that display, it looked like almost like it was going through Shelovs. Thankfully, it wasn't. And here we go. Behind his own net, working it out to the far side of the Penguins. Giving up control, shot denied by Shelovs. Oh boy, the Penguins almost blew it there, but they clear the zone successfully. Over to the near side, it's the Flyers, wrestled away by Kindle. Over to Mantha, looking for help. Sends it up to the point. Over to Gerard, working it around now, chance in front, denied. Over to the near side, the Flyers. Back on it, trying to clear the zone. Broken stick for Noah Cates. And the Pens, over to the offensive end, here comes Mantha. Driving it in, far side, chance shot, loose to the near side after being denied. Along the boards, sending it around, Michkov trying to take it away, the Flyers will. Up through center off of bump. Into the offensive end, working it around to the near side, Wotherspoon. Behind the net, over to Gerard. Working that puck up along the boards. Back down low, into the corner near side. Shelovs is a stud. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. That puck is cleared out by the Penguins, and it's going to be no icing. Over to the far side goes Ristolainen. Sending it up to the blue line, up through center now. Here come the Flyers, wing to wing, near side. Zegras sends it across, not able to connect. Nice job by Shea of the stick. Working it out now. Here come the Penguins, up through center. Achari going to dump it further to the offensive end. And here we go. Now you can show your support by buying a Penguins jersey. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys are enjoying the play-by-play, man, drop a like, drop a sub. If you feel so inclined to want to support the channel, super chats are welcome but not required, obviously. This content is free for everyone forever. But the Penguins going to dump it up to the offensive end, behind the net, and it's going to be Penguins icing.
Do you want to go and kind of, just in case this happens, review the overtime for the,
We have time. We have time in between the end of third and overtime. Because it's a full-on 18-minute intermission. So, Flyers winning the Cup. I don't know about that one, Coco, but we'll see. We'll see. Jason's sponsored by Philly Flyers? Nah, I would never. I would never take a sponsor from Philadelphia. Let's go Penguins, baby. Offensive zone draw for the Flyers. Going to be won by the Pens down low. Over to the near side. Clearing the zone. Not quite. But we got a whistle. They did clear the zone, it looks like, and it's going to be offside. Nice job there. Let's go. Oh, man. You want to rally the troops, Dad? You want to try rallying the troops?
We'll see what happens. See what happens.
You got to rally the troops, Dad. Get loud, get proud, drop your team over in the chat. Let's frickin' go. Call up and make your team known so that we can make sure who's on the right side of history here tonight. The Penguins and Flyers trying to get to a Game 7. Let's see here. Hey, at least we're actually something, unlike the Flyers. I mean, what even is a Flyer? A Flyer is an imaginary thing, perfect for the imaginary city. Just kidding, bros. I didn't even see the old guy over there. Oh, Dad's always here. He's the negative guy. He's a negative fan. Every time you turn around, oh, it's over. Steelers give up an opening field goal or an opening drive field goal in the regular season. Throw in the towel. First overall pick. It's done. That's just who he is. But we are ready to roll. Penn's got this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. If you guys are enjoying it, please drop a like, drop a sub. Let's go over 30 likes, and let's try to hit our 1,040 sub mark. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Flyers, something that flies. It's an imaginary term made up for just as imaginary city. Give Dad a Pittsburgh rally hat. I mean, we got the Pirate hat. We got a couple Pirate hats over there. Or
that's a pirate. It's not a penguin.
I got it.
No, that's a Steeler.
You have a choice.
No, those are Steelers. They're not.
I'm wearing a Pirates hat. You have a choice.
No.
Either what you wore during the Steeler playoff game.
No.
There we go.
No, we can't do that because then means that if I wear this and they lose, then it's because of me wearing it.
Philly owns Pittsburgh. Nah, the Orange City's turning yellow tonight. Imagine, we can't even call you the Orange City because you aren't even on the same page on your teams. You got orange, green, silver, black, blue,
this
red.
This is a great game. This is a great
Oh, it's
game.
incredible. It is incredible. So here we go. You could be familiar with that gangster lean. Oh my gosh. But here we go. Out to the near side, and we got a whistle here. Gonna take it back out into the neutral zone again. No, Dad does not want a Flyers hat. Let's go. 5.5 minutes of play here in regulation. We might be going to overtime, which would be a full-on 5-on-5 period. Over to the far side, the Pens win the draw at center ice. Taken back over to the near side comes Carlson. Up through center, he sends it to the offensive end. Going to be dumped in over to Vladar. Kicked over to the far corner. Crosby trying to take it away. From Ristolainen along the boards. That's going to be Raquel down to Crosby. Back to Raquel. Tied up down to Crosby. Near side, Carlson on it. Flipping it up now, top of the zone. Crosby with a shot. Not going to go. And frozen by Vladar. And it'll get the next power play. That is really anyone's game. That is really anyone's game, man. Oh, boy. 5:07 to go. Oh, man. Although I gotta say, the Pens have been looking a bit more dominant in this game. The Pens have really controlled the game. It's the only reason that this game is still scoreless is because of damn Vladar. Vladar and Shilas, but mostly Vladar. The Pens have had so many quality chances denied. So here we go, over to the near side, it's going to be the Pens. Top of the zone, Carlson. Up to the point, shot by Kindle, kicked wide to the far side. Konechny not able to get there in time. Mantha keeps it in for Soderblom. Soderblom to the far side, taken back by Dvorak and the Flyers, clear of the zone. Chasing it down, and it's going to be a Flyers icing. Let's go, baby! The Penguins trying to keep their season alive, trying to extend it at least one more game, if not 5 more games. And here we go. Ready to frickin' rumble. Let's go. If you're tuned in for the Penguins, drop it over in the chat. Let's get a Let's Go Pens going here. Let's get a frickin' Let's Go Pens. Let's get loud. Let's get proud.
Lost.
Yes, sir. The Habs getting the win. Like I said, I think the Habs are the team out of the East. I really think the Habs are the team out of the East right now, if it's not the Penguins. But I would like to see the Sabres. But I really think it's the Habs. I think they're the team to beat right now. But here we go. Through center of the Pens. Working near side. Novak. To the point down low. Shot. Going to be denied to the near side. Along the boards. Top of the zone. Going to get cleared out by the Flyers. Pens go wing to wing in their own neutral zone. That's going to be Tanger into the offensive end. To the near side. Down low. Taken by Gino. Konechny with it back again. Over to the far side. Back to the near Ristolainen. Up through center. It's actually Barkley, my bad. Dumps it into the offensive end. Chase down near side corner. Cates colliding with Tanger. Chinikov in there and Gerard. Over to the near side, Gerard, ready to go. Puck gets cleared out to center. Taken back by the Flyers, near side to the offensive end, driving down Cates along the boards. 4 minutes of play in regulation. Over to the far side, the Pens with it now, taking it out of the defensive end, near side. Into the neutral zone, to the far side to the offensive end, driving it in down low, shot by Raquel, not gonna go. Over to the near side corner again, taking it around top of the zone, Carlson, ready to go. To the near side, back to Carlson to the point. Looking for some help, sends it down, driving in, Rusty Razor, shot, puck comes loose to the near side, Vladar gets crashed, and along the near side corner, it's tied up. Down low, Shea, sending it behind to Crosby, out to the far side, top of the zone. Working it around down low now from Carlson to the near side. Along the boards, crashing into the corner again. Here we go to the near side, it's going to be the Pens, that's Carlson sending it down low again. Behind the net, Ristolainen to the near side, Matvei Michkov, ready to roll. Welcome to the engagement, Pens on my East team. Yes, sir. Man, 3:03 left. Yes, sir. 3:03 left in regulation. Up through center they go into the offensive end. Going to be taken out to the near corner now. Mo Drysdale sends it to the far side. Cleared out through center. Working it around. Tippett sends it near side. Intercepted by the Penguins. Near side. Going to clear it out through the neutral zone. Flyers getting it back with the Pens taken in neutral ice. Dumped into the offensive end. Far side corner. There's going to be Drysdale with it. Working it out near side now with a chance. 2.5 minutes remaining here in regulation. out to the far side through center, and cleared all the way out behind Shilovs. Plays it far side, dangerous area with that was Zegras right there. The Flyers getting it back, driving it down far side. Around the corner, Martone. To the near side comes Lizotte with that puck. Wing to wing far side, gonna flip it up through center. And it's gonna be a high puck, so no icing. Out to the near side now again into the offensive end for the Flyers. Taken back by the Pens, punched into the neutral zone for the Flyers. Working around wing to wing near side and dumped all the way up to the offensive end, chased down by Shea. Over to the far side, no icing. Up into the neutral zone it goes again. The Pens doing a great job of shoveling it out, but they got to shovel it with control. Over to the near side, Tanger sends it behind the net to Shea. Flipping it up now into the neutral zone from Wotherspoon, right to Couturier, into the offensive end, driving down, looking for Zegras if he can, denied in front, and the Pens are going to clear the zone again. Giving chase, Ristolainen sends it along the far side boards, taken back by the Pens offensive end, working it around near side, shot by Novak, not going to go. Out to the near side again, top of the zone, around the near side boards, taken by the Flyers, cleared out. The Pens get it back in their own end. Wotherspoon, out to the far side, Novak, briefly losing control, and into the offensive end, battling for that puck, 1:20 to go here in regulation. Over to the near side, the Flyers, with that puck, down low, Sanheim, 1:16 to go, we got a whistle. Not sure what that whistle was for, but we got a whistle. Oh boy.
It got deflected out of bounds.
Oh boy. So here we go. What are your thoughts, Dad? What are your thoughts so far on this? We are rolling our way through here. Cheers to everybody tonight. Yes, sir. Cheers to everybody, but drink responsibly. So looking at Vladar there. 76 seconds remain here in regulation for this game. It's I'm getting to the point where I'm getting on my feet. I'm getting on my feet. So here we go. Face off in the neutral zone. Send into the offensive end for the Penguins around the near side boards. Working it around Barkley. Cleared up into the neutral zone. Crosby goes centering with 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Carlson with it now to the far side. Flipping it up through center now with a chance to the offensive end. It's sent into the near corner. Crosby gets a stick on it, but Sanheim sends it around. Out to the far side. 55 seconds to go. And now into the near side. Shut up, RFK. Are you drinking responsibly? Yes, I am. Back over to the far side. Over to the near comes Carlson. 40 seconds remaining in the third period. Over to the near side. Dumped into the offensive end behind Vladar. Out to the far side. Tippett going to be tied up for that puck. Behind the net, Achari. Over to the far side to Dewey. Dewey with the puck, trying to get it towards the net, over to the near corner. 26 seconds remaining in regulation. Cleared up to the neutral zone. Zegras with the puck. Into the neutral zone again. The Pens wrestling it back. Lizotte goes wing to the far side. Into the neutral zone. And over to the far side into the offensive end, sent by the Penguins. Taking it into the corner, going to be Lizotte. 10, 9, 8, 7 from the point, 6, 5, 4, 3, in the neutral zone, 2, 1, and we've got overtime. The score after 3 is the Pittsburgh Penguins, nothing. The Philadelphia Flyers, nothing. 32 shots on goal for the Penguins, 26 for the Flyers at the end of regulation. That will take us into another overtime game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That makes 3 full games straight I've covered that have gone into overtime. 3. Vegas, Utah. Sabres, Bruins. Penguins, Flyers. Wow. This is what we call a good game. This is what we call a freaking good game. So nothing. We're going to have an 18-minute intermission, and then we are going to go right to a full-blown 20-minute period of overtime, sudden death, and we're going to do as many overtimes as we need.
Doesn't matter, because I think if they score first, the game's not over.
What do you mean?
I don't think so.
It's sudden death.
Sudden death? Or
yes.
Is it?
No, it's sudden death. Oh my gosh. It is sudden death. So we're getting ready here. Oh my gosh. That's the other thing I need next time you go to the store. More of these bad boys. Because I am killing my voice tonight. Oh my word. Oh, I can imagine 50, I would be asleep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro, we'll be live until this game ends. No matter how long it takes, we'll be live. So, yo, what's good, Clayton? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? All right. The Penguins score a quick overtime goal to win it. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a full-on 5-on-5 period. So, well, Billaponi's wrong already. Oh man. Let's see, I drank 9 Coors Lights today. What a waste of money. Oh man. No score in regulation. That's wild. I've seen it one time before. I've seen it last year in the playoffs. Edmonton and Vegas. I can't remember what game it was, but it went to overtime, 0-0. I remember watching that. I sat through it. Without streaming it, I sat through it. It was not fun. Oh, man, I remember the World Series 18-inning game. I was mean to fix my sleep schedule that day. I made it worse. Oh, my gosh. I'll never forget, though, the Pirates-Braves game. You remember that one, Dad? The infamous Pirates-Braves game, play at the plate, clearly tagged out. The umpire said safe. He was tagged out by a literal mile at 2:30 in the morning. Oh boy. Hey Clayton, is that PIL? Is that for Philly or is that for Pittsburgh? That could be either. Let's go Penguins, baby. I can't believe it. I hope we have a plan. Go Pens. Absolutely, Patricia. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh man. What are your thoughts so far on the game, Dad? Ooh.
This is really a good game.
You know, if the Penguins lose, I wouldn't mind losing this way. I'm just saying, you know, I want the Pens to win, but if they lose this way, at least they showed fight throughout the whole series once they got going. You know what I mean? And that's your save of the game by Shelov's. It was Shelov's mistake that almost turned into a goal. So, oh man. Let's see, Clayton with Steelers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Hoo, hoo. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Hoo, hoo.
And the team changes sides for each overtime period.
Yes, it's literally just a regular period.
Overtime is the long change to get back to the bench.
Yeah. It's literally, it goes, you might as well not even call it overtime. You might as well call it 4th period, 5th period, 6th period, because it follows the same transitionary rules. That's exactly how it does it. Yeah, that Pirates game was really, really bad. That really bad at the end. Like, he was tagged out by a literal mile and the ump said safe. Man, let's see, go Pens. Yes, sir, the wise one with the beard. Yes, sir. Oh, man. At Clayton, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go, Penguins, baby. Let's go. Man, we are ready to rumble here for this overtime period between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if the Penguins lose this game, I'd be disappointed, but I would not be distraught. How would you feel on that if the Pens lose? If they lose. I don't think they're going to lose, but if they would lose.
If they lose this, I mean, the only thing I would have been disappointed on, that they didn't play this way at the beginning of the series.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Brandon Smoker, I think you and your dad should do a 9 holes, 9 hot dog challenge for a video. A take on the 999 in baseball.
What? I don't understand.
So the 999 in baseball is 9 innings, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers. Now the beers are, they're small down, right? But it's a 999. You have 9 innings of a baseball game to have 9 hot dogs and have 9 beers. 9 of those like smaller beers. So he's saying that we should do a 9-hole. We should do a golf take on a 9-hole, 9 hot dog challenge, which would be kind of crazy. I mean, if we lose because the Penguins have never lost to a trash team, I'd be disappointed that we lost. But this is the way. If you're going to go down, this is the way to go down. Go down fighting. No bench for the Habs made 38 saves. Oh my word. Oh my word.
Well, here's what it is. I mean, this is a good game. This is your atypical playoff game. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
Stanley Cup final game that you know.
Man. But yeah, we'll see here. We will see. Getting ready for this overtime here. Okay.
I just think that if the Penguins somehow pull this off and win this game, I think they won the series because I don't think they're going to lose in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Game 7.
Man,
But
I almost wish they would play a full period.
I think what's going to happen is it's going to be some fluky goal that's going to win this in overtime. Where a Penguin would, you know, give it away, you know, have a bad, you know, throw.
Yeah.
Or the Flyers will have a bad throw that gives it to the Penguins to do it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one of those weird, fluky little things.
Whoa, Phillies players got booed at the Flyers game. That's crazy. I mean, it's probably going to be one of those games where it goes down to fighting. Oh, absolutely. Where we go down fighting. I mean, I don't think that'll be the case. I think the Pens do pull out the win, but if they go down fighting, at least this is the way they're going out. Now, I almost wish instead of a full period, they would play, or they'll play a full period instead of first score wins. If someone scores, they should play out the period, see if the other team scores, like in overtime in football now. What are your thoughts on that, Dad? What do you think?
I mean,
What's your first thought on it?
I don't know if I would want to do the full period. I mean,
I kind of like it to a point, you know? Yeah, team makes first. Yeah, absolutely. Whoever makes more mistakes in the early mistakes. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Deshaun Watson is the early lead for quarterback in over Shooter Sanders. The Browns are going to Browns it up again. Are you kidding me? Ah. Oh, man. Let's see. Man. Well, you don't have a chance to get the ball if it's decided by a coin flip, not a face-off. Yeah, I mean, that is true. That is true. Only the playoffs over that change. Yeah, but that is true. You in football, it's because you might not get a chance to get the ball if you lose if you lose the coin toss. I remember Mammoth versus Vegas game was intriguing. Go Mammoth! It was a good one. It was a good game. Oh man. Sorry if I'm not as talkative right now. I can feel my voice getting strained from all this tonight. So I need that to kind of help carry. Oh man. Sanders is a Pro Bowler. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
yeah, but he doesn't have the experience that Deshaun Watson has. Even though it may not be great, it's, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's just a Vesna. You don't need to fight over it. Oh man, soccer overtime was 2 50-minute halves. Now you're doing the night game? No. No, we're just doing this game till it ends. We're just doing this one till it ends. Oh man. So we'll see. We will see. Getting ready for overtime here. Should be a fun overtime period. Man, Watson has off-field distraction massage parlors. Man, yo, AC Hunting and Fishing. Happy early birthday, man. Happy early birthday to you. You'll get a towel wave. We'll give you a towel wave for that, bro. Happy early birthday, man. Let's see. Let us see. Man, worst logo change in the MLB. Pirates had a rough logo change. I would say the Pirates were probably among the worst logo changes. in recent MLB history, or like the worst logo changes in MLB history, because like you went from the pirate to a P. P for Pope. Oh man. But we'll see. We will see. Ready to rumble. And let's go, Pens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's freaking go, Pens. Getting ready for this overtime period. By the way, we do have puck drop coming up pretty soon here in about 6 minutes. Between the Mammoth and the Knight. It's going to be about 10:20 Eastern, I would imagine. So here we go. Guys, who's your favorite 80s rock band? Ooh. There's a lot of good options. I mean, I like Kiss. Sabbath was pretty good.
Is Kiss really an 80s rock band?
Kiss was 70s, 80s.
70s? I'm thinking, come on.
Kiss
Pure
was
80s.
Kiss
Pure
was
80s.
70s, 80s. Pure 80s. Poison was 70s, weren't they?
Yeah.
Man. 80s, it's hard for me to think because 80s, I always just think MJ. You know what I mean?
Michael Jackson.
But like, maybe GNR? I can get down to some GNR.
I have no idea who they are.
Guns N' Roses?
Guns N' Roses?
I can get down to some Guns N' Roses.
They in 80s?
There are glam rocks that are like somewhere in that time frame. I think they're 80s. Let me see.
They didn't start in the 70s, did they?
Let me see. GNR. No, they formed in 1985.
Okay.
Was Poison late 80s? Hold on. Yeah, no, Poison's was 83. Poison was 83. Poison was 83.
Okay.
There's a couple of those. Actually,
Black Sabbath?
well, I said Sabbath because they were like 70s, 80s. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, honestly though, one of the cool things, I got a chance to see a concert while at the draft from the lead man of Poison, which was like really cool.
Is MJ 90s?
No, MJ was the 80s.
Okay.
MJ was the 80s. 70s in Motown, and then he broke on his own late 70s, early 80s. Thriller, I think, was like 83 or 85 or something like that. Yeah, like, they had Brett Michaels, though.
Look at this. This was the one that they,
Yeah. But they had Brett Michaels. AC/DC, I thought about them. They're also a lot of 70s, 80s. They're 70s, 80s. But they had Brett Michaels alongside Wiz Khalifa for a concert at the draft, which was awesome. Absolutely awesome. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me. Oh, man. You know I'm bad, Shimon. Oh, you know I'm bad, you know it, you know. Oh, man. I like Paul Simon and Graceland album, and you too, Joshua Tree. Oh, Thriller was 82. I was about to say, I thought Thriller was like 80, early 80s. I don't remember if it was 82, 83, or 85. It was one of those 3 years. I hope the Pens make the cup, and I hope they play Metallica. Oh, they're coming out to Metallica right now. They take the ice to seek and destroy. So yeah, they do that. They do Metallica right now. So imagine taking the ice in the Stanley Cup Finals, and the first thing you hear is seek and destroy, man. Oh, that feels good. Between that and the War Pig siren, whenever things are getting dire.
Here we go.
Well, we are ready to roll here for overtime. Ready to roll here. And 7-3, we'll see, Coco. We're ready for overtime between the Penguins and the Flyers. Puck drop just mere moments away right now. Looking at Vladar and Shelovs in this scoreless game. Oh my gosh. Rams, remember when teenage girls raged over Beethoven? Oh, man. The Pens out of their own end of the near side, tied up down low. Tyson Forster with that puck. Towards the top of the zone, back down low. The Pens get it in their own end. Working it around down near side. Now imagine the Flyers if they lose this game in overtime on their home ice. Having to go back to Pittsburgh now? That would be a deflator. as the Pens working around near side, losing that puck to the Flyers. Up through center. Pens get it back out of their own end, working it around now, wing to wing on the far side. Oh, excuse me, centering now to the offensive end. The Pens will dump and chase to the far side, trying to get to that puck, top of the zone, kept in. Down low, that's going to be Tanger. Shot from the corner, not going to go. Over to the near side, puck comes loose, and towards the top of the zone, tied up along the circle. Back down low, Arista lining on it. Over to the far side, top of the zone. Puck gets cleared to the top of the zone. Tanger sends it back down again. Played by Vladar and going to get frozen as the Pens were closing in. Oh, man. We are ready to frickin' roll. Let's go. Let's go. So now we are going until we get a goal. And here we are, ready to rumble. Move Flyers, let's go Pens, come on. Everybody check in chat. Check in with your team. Let's get a bunch of let's go Pens in the chat, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's bring it up. Let's pull your team so we got receipts. Let's go. Let's go. Faceoff gonna be won by the Flyers down low in their own end over towards the near side. The Pens trying to wrestle it back, Konechny back on it towards the top of the zone. Cleared out by the Flyers, and it's gonna be icing on the Flyers. Yeah, come on, let's get loud. Let's get loud and get proud in the chat. Come on. Let's flood it. Let's flood it. Let's flood it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's flood out the Let's Go Flyers with Let's Go Pens, baby. Let's go. Philly sucks. Philly sucks. Philly sucks. But GG if y'all win. But still, let's go Florida Everblades. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Over to the far side, down low. The Flyers out of their own end towards the near side along the boards. Moving it up now towards the near side. And the puck comes into the neutral zone from Denver Barkley, centering over to the far side. 3-on-4 into the zone. The Flyers down low, denied by Shelovs. Tanger over to the far side. Who do I think is going to score for the Pens? Who do we think is going to score for the Pens, Dad? Tanger's been the kind of guy. Ildor, yes, sir. 0-0 in overtime. That is correct. That is correct. So here we go, top of the zone. It would not surprise me, though. Oh, no. Into the offensive end. Konechny driving down on the far side. Flank centering pass to the near side. Driving the net. Loose in front. Konechny not able to get everything. And denied by Shelovs. Let's go, Artie!
That was the one that's the kind of goal that I could see winning the series. That type of thing.
Oh, my gosh. That was crazy. That was freaking mad. Look at this goal, Dad. Look at this. Look at this shot. Zegras takes it around, shot in front, and Shelovs pounces on it, baby. Yes, sir. Konechny whiffed the open goal. Watch Konechny right here. He whiffed it. He absolutely whiffed it.
It wasn't an open goal.
No, but he had a good shot at it. I guess from this perspective, it looked like it was open, but no, it wasn't.
No.
We got MEAJG. Let's go, Pittsburgh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Imagine being named Shelovs. You're a freaking stud. Let's go.
There's your.
There's the Philly. There's the Philly sports guy. You suck. You suck. Let's go. It's an Artie party in Philly tonight. Let's go. Yo, we got 89 people up in here. Much love to audience. Let's freaking go, Penguins, baby. Check in the chat with your team. Here we go. The Penguins to the near side. Moving it up through center, wing to the far side. Into the offensive end, driving down, shot by Achari, denied. And Lizotte ends up in the net. That's a goal, right? Because Lizotte's in the net. Right? Right? Oh, man. Oh, yo, we are rocking and rolling. If you guys are enjoying the content, do us a huge favor. Drop a like, drop a sub to the channel. We'll be live all playoffs long. Bring in the energy, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Dvorak getting a jersey change, getting a sweater swap. Bro, we got to pass the Philly sports guy. We got to pass the Philly sports guy, bro. He has 2,300 subscribers. We got to pass him. At least if that number's right. Let me see. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see. Over to the near side, the Flyers up through center. He has 3,300 subscribers. We gotta be bigger than him. We gotta be bigger than the Philly sports guy. Let's freaking go, boys. Come on. Come on. Over to the far side, the Flyers sending it down low. Around towards the near side along the boards. And moved out towards the far side again. Up through center the Flyers. Taken back by Crosby and the Penguins in front of their own bench. Ready to roll. We got a Pittsburgh and Philly battle over there in the chat. Let's go. Over to the near side, the Flyers. Ristolainen taking it down low behind the net. Cycling around. What's the vote? 73%, 27% favoring the Penguins at 82 votes. Let's go. The Flyers in their own end. Working their puck to the near side through center. And over to the far to the offensive end. Taken down by Bump. Battling along the boards. Down low behind the net near side. The Penguins on it. Over to the far side along the boards now. Centering pass to the near side. Off a stick. And into the offensive end. Played by Vladar. Out to the far side. He leaves it. Taken by Drysdale along the boards. And loose puck in the offensive end. The Pens taking it around down low with a chance. Shot denied by the goalie Vladar. To the far side, it's going to be the Flyers. Up through center now to the near side. Loose puck going to be battled for right along the boards. Let's go Penguins, baby. Check in with your team in the chat. Check in with your team over there. Let's get loud and get proud for your future Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go. Over to the far side along the boards of Flyers. Up through center near side, driving in Travis Konechny. Trying to find a way to poke Sheloves. Down behind the net to the far side. Along the boards, top of the zone. Over to that far side, Gino trying to take it out of the zone. Tied up right in front of the Flyers bench. Into the neutral zone, the Flyers get it back, Barkley. Over to the far side, the Pens taking it right back. Let's go Penguins. Into the offensive end, 3-on-3 to the far side. Down low, chance Chinikov. Around the near side, looking for a hole. Finding some help up to the point. Taking it in, down low, not going to go for Tanger. Over to the near side along the boards. Taken out now through center, Ristolainen to the far side, over to Konechny. Looking for some help down low. Along the boards now behind the net near side, centering pass. Puck goes loose over in front of that far side. Anthony Mantha on that puck. Up through center, he sends it. And taken all the way out to the offensive end. Bro, he got center ice. That's not icing. He got center. There's no doubt in my mind he got center. But they called it icing anyway. Oh, man. Let's roll. Let's roll, everybody. Let's go. Come on. Check in with your team. Check in with your team. Alex Double OT can smell it. Well, let's see. Let's see. Alex is smelling Double OT. At 0-0, man. That would be crazy. Playing 80 minutes with no goals. Over to the near side, the Pen's going to flip it up now through center, in towards the offensive end goes Soderblom. Looking for some help, leaves it back from Mantha. Trying to drive the net, going to go wide of Vladar. Out to the near side, along the board, Soderblom tied up for that puck. Again, trying to move it down low to the far side. Let's go. Let's go. We got the Pittsburgh champ. Let's go. Driving that near side, Mantha flipping it across, not able to go. He wasn't there in time. Flyers now tip it. Up through center to the offensive end with some speed, driving the net. Nice check, dished out there, taken back by Pittsburgh. Over to the near side, glue guy, Soderblom. Working with that puck, can't get a clean shot off. Puck gets launched back to the near side, Mantha to the far side, shot denied by Vladar and frozen up. Crosby taking a big shot there at the end. That's the other thing. Flyers media sucks, bro. They were cheering for Crosby to get hurt. They were cheering for the Flyers to injure Crosby. It's like, screw you, Philly. Screw you. And nice job, Emmy, breaking up his Flyers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get loud, get proud. Check in with your team over there in the chat. I want to see y'all get loud and proud. Let's go. Let's see audience. Check on in. Oh, man, here we go. We got a face-off now. Pens, offensive end, Crosby over to the left of Vladar. Going to be won by the Flyers down low to the near side. Working it around now, near side, top of the zone. Cleared out by the Flyers, chasing it down. That's going to be Glendening with the puck in the near corner. Checked down by Tanger. Trying to free that puck up. Working it around now out to the far side. Moving it around towards the top of the zone. Getting cleared out through center. Over to the near side. Going to be battled for along the boards. It's going to be Glendening into the offensive end. Working it around now, near side, Tanger. Over to Raquel, near side now, going to be moving up is going to be Lizotte. Over to Crosby, into the offensive end, he dumps to the far side. Let's go, let's go. That's more Philly, that's just wrong. Let's go, Pittsburgh, let's go. Let's go, let's get it going for the Penguins, let's go. They boys can hear you through this chat. They can hear you from Philly from this chat. Here we go, Lizotte with the puck. Passing to the near side, into the offensive end, tied up for that puck. Down low near corner. In that puck, moving it around now, tied up into the corner. Steeler tied up among others. Trying to free that puck up here. Taking this as a chance to get your little voice breath. Over to the near side now, going to be the Flyers. Clearing it up towards the top of the zone. Going to be Dewey trying to keep it in, though. Penn's going to back Dewar. Driving the net. Shot denied. Over to the far side, top of the zone. Wotherspoon down low, over to Dewey. Connor Dewar with that puck. Top of the zone. Who scores the overtime game-winning goal? Remember, I called her Crosby early. I can see Tanger. He's got the game-winning goal of the last 2 games. So let's see. Over to the far side from Lizotte. Or not Lizotte, from Dewar. Up to the top, over to Chetikov. Driving in down low, Solovyov. Shot, not going to make it to the net. Over to the far side, puck gets cleared out. Penn's getting it back. We got Flyers fan MR saying, come on, Flyers, let's go, Pens, baby. Come on, let's flood this chat. Let's flood this chat for the Penguins. Let's go. The Pens driving the net. Out to the far side, centering shot for Chino. Not gonna go. To the near side, top of the zone. Clearing it out the other way. Man, can we get the old man to try and hype us up even more? Come on, Dad, hype him up. Hype him up. Let's go. Let's go. We got Johnny. Sometimes I think, how can these two cities exist in the same Commonwealth? Let's go. Something must be wrong with the water in Philly. Absolutely. Something is clearly wrong with the Philly water if they think the Flyers are any good. Let's go. Go, Pens, go, baby. Over to the far side, the Penguins. Moving it up through center with a chance. To the near side, flipped in by Gerard. Back in behind the net of Vladar to the near side. Going to be off the stick of York. Tied up for that puck down low, Soderblom. Trying to move that puck along the near side boards they go. Working with it now over in towards the far side. It goes loose. Zegras giving chase. Played by Tanger, but Zegras gets on it, clearing the zone. Penn's get it back at the blue line. Moving it around now in near side towards the offensive end. They'll send it, chasing it down along the boards near side. I think Dad's too stressed out. Come on, Dad, loosen up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get proud, boys. Here we go. Zegras down in the corner, far side. Trying to move that puck around to the far side. The Pens getting it back. Out of their own end, flipping it up now to the near side. We got the Melon Man saying, let's go Flyers. I don't know, that's the wrong thing. Let's go Pens, baby. Behind the net to the near side. Here we go. Moving that puck along the board towards the top of the zone. Kept in by the Penguins offense. Down low, centering Rust. Colliding with the net, not going to go. Over to the far side. Puck gets cleared out. Pens get it back in their own end. Working it near side now. Crosby to the offensive end, looking for some help. Sends it across to the far corner. Down low, off the stick of Novak, and the Flyers get it back. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Pens with it now. Top of the zone, back into the neutral zone. Here we go. Takes down 70 minutes played, and we've scored the same amount of goals as these two teams. Yes, that is correct. Now over to the near side, into the offensive end for the Penguins. Reese the line and gets it back. We got Honto with the Go Flyers. Let's flood this chat with Let's Go Pens, baby. Come on. Come on, Penguins fans. I can hear you. I can feel you. Let's get loud. I can't hear you, Penguins fans. Let's go. To the near side, tied up down low at Achari. And Lizotte trying to free that puck up. Over to the near side, top of the zone from Wotherspoon. Wing-to-wing shot, denied to the far side. Shot by Achari, not able to go. Along the board, still down low. Moving it around towards the top of the zone. It's going to be tied up. And the Flyers freeing it to the near side. Cleared up by Philadelphia. Into the offensive end, 3-on-2 for the Flyers. Working around Michkov on a pass. Broken up in front of the net to the far side. Nice job by Dewar. Here we go to the far side. Now the Pens get it back on the near in their own end. With that puck. Trying to work it on up through center now. Let's get RFK. Let's go. Let's flood this with Pens. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can feel you, Pens fans. We just can't hear you. Here we go. Cleared up into the neutral zone. Working that puck. He's a nervous wreck. Yes, he is. There's going to be a Penguins icing, though, with 10:13 to go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Let's freaking go, boys. If you guys are enjoying the stream, man, drop a like, drop a sub. I'm going to have no voice tomorrow. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would drop a like and drop a sub. Maybe we can make a push to 1,050. Just saying. That would help me feel a lot better about losing my voice tonight. But here we go. Working around now. We got a draw here in the Penguins defensive end. Novak against Zegras. Big draw. Won by Zegras. Top of the zone, Drysdale. Trying to send it down. He does. Back in behind the net, near side along the boards. Cycling it around towards the neutral zone. Moved out. Novak with that puck. And going to get ahead of it, so he just has to dump it into the offensive end. Let's go. Let's go. To the near side, top of the zone. Can be cleared out by the Flyers. Pens get it back, dumping into the offensive end from Shea. To the near corner, down low. Pens entering in front. Chance for Mantha. Can't punch it in. Vladar going to get on top of it. Trying to push that puck into the net. We got a football scrum going into the net. Puck comes loose. And it's still going to be tied up underneath a bunch of bodies. And now we're going to get the whistle. There's a big old scrum. Kindle ends up at the bottom there. Kindle ended up at the bottom of that scrum. That looked like a, that almost looked like the tush-push play. Trying to get that puck into the net. Ooh, let's go. 2 more years off my life already with this overtime. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, man. Let me get a fan on here. Oh. So here we go, man. How did that not cross? Right there, everybody crowding Vladar. Pull Coney out. Let's go Penguins! Let's go Penguins! Let's go Penguins! Here we go, boys. Vladar heading over to the bench. While they're getting his equipment issue while they get his equipment issue fixed, I'll be right back. Dad, I need you to not be in a nervous wreck because I gotta take a leak real quick. Okay? So you need to call a little bit of action. I'll be quick.
Maybe over by then. Oh. I could call anything.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh!
God, you killed my knee.
Sorry, Dad.
Injury.
Oh, are they trying to see if that was a goal?
No. It's just they're just
Man.
playing some of the overtime.
Here we go.
Now that the Flyers won.
Oh my gosh.
Missed their winning goal.
Oh. So here we go. Pittsburgh has the best to win this game. Well, we'll see. Let's go. John, I know you sent a message in the Discord. It's all cool tonight because I'm rallying it, okay? I'm rallying it, so it's all cool. Let's go, Johnny, with a slap shot, the like button. Yes, sir. Do as Johnny says. Flyers going to clear that puck out of the zone. Up through center near side, into the offensive end. Out on the far side, tripping penalty on Dad. Yeah, you got 2 minutes for tripping.
No, you tripped me. You hit me.
You tripped me. You caused me to trip. So, here we go. The Penguins into the offensive end. Working it out now. Far side. With a chance. Penalty Jason, 2 minutes for roughing. I got 2 for roughing. You got 2 for tripping. 4-on-4 hockey. Over to the near side. Down low. Up to the top of the zone. Wotherspoon. Over to the far side. Sending it along the circle. Shot. Not gonna go. Out towards the near side. We got 112 people up in here. Let's go. Let's check in. Let's check in with your team in the chat. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Penguins. Flyers driving the far side. Chance. Shot and saved by Artur Shelovs. Let's go. Yeah, no, John, if there's ever a night like tonight where I'm just kind of rallying the troops, kind of rallying people to pull in for their team and check in like tonight, it's fine. It's fine. We got Coney. You want to set Coney over there? So like Coney is still up and visible. Oh, man. 39 shots for the Penguins. The Fur Bear, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. If you are enjoying the coverage, do us a huge favor. We're only 8 subs away. We got 114 people up in here. We're only 8 subs away from 100 or 1,050. Can we hit that tonight? Let's try and see if we can do that. Oh, man. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, let's try and hit 50 likes. I know I'm going crazy, but let's try and hit 50. I think we can do it. I feel we can do it. I think we got the people to do it. Let's freaking go. And trying to work out a strategy here as we're waiting on the draw. Here we go. Waiting on the face-up on the far side. We'll be live all playoff long, by the way. And ready to roll. Waiting on the draw here. Face-up going to be won by the Penguins. Trying to move it up now. The Flyers getting it back on the far side. Penn's now able to clear the zone. And up through center to the offensive end. Driving it down. Nola Chari looking for some help. Passes back to Dewey. Working around now. Connor Dewar. Up to the point, sends it down low. Chance, not able to go. Loose in front, shot by Vladar, and goes out of play to the near side. Jason checked his dad, looked like a slash. What penalties were assessed there? I think Dad gets 2 for tripping, and I think I get 2 for roughing. I think that's the even call. Oh, man. But here we go.
Over top of the...
Huh?
Over top of the net.
Yeah.
Sky high.
Oh, man. So we'll see here. Man. Konechny go. Oh, boy. Alex cheering for Konechny. Let's flood the chat, but let's go Pens, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Top of the zone. The Pens with it from the point. From Tanger down low to the far side. Chinikov. Behind the net. Now Chinikov working around. Top of the zone. Tanger shot. Not going to go. Over to the near side, along the boards, cleared out now into the neutral zone. Working it out now, Tanger, here they come. Working it around now to the far side of the offensive end, out into the far side, Konechny. With that puck down low near side, Ristolainen. Moving it around now towards the top of the zone, cleared out. And the Pens get it back in their own end. Ready to roll. Jason the Great, the 10th of the South. Yes, sir, thank you, thank you. Here we go, back in behind Vladar. Working that puck over to the near side. Here come the Flyers. Let's get a Game 7 in Pittsburgh. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. The Pens trying to get it out of their own end. Down low, far side. Working it around now near side to Shea. Here we go. Yes, sir, Caleb. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rally the troops. Let's go, Pens. Driving into the offensive end. Out to the far side. Trying to move that puck top of the zone. Sending it in far side. Back down low again. And now around. Trying to move it free. Tip it, not off a tip it, over there to the far side. Taken down by Chinikov. Moving it around near side. Working around bricks in both goals. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Here we go. Back in behind the net, far side, Dewar. Tied up with Zegras. Here we go. Chad's low-key scaring me. I keep thinking the Pens scored. Well, we'll see. We'll see. People keep trying to say that shot denied by Vladar. Taken out now to the far side by Sealer. Up through center. The Pens going to drive it down. Kathy with the let's go Pens. And the Flyers ice the puck. Let's go. Let's flood this chat. Let's go Pens, baby. Let's go Pens. I want to hear you. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Let's go. Let's go. I can't hear you. Let's get loud and get proud for our Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. Let's go. Here we go. Penguins. Here we go. Pittsburgh going to the Stanley Cup. Here we go. Penguins. Here we go. Penguins going to the Stanley Cup. Whoa. Here we go. Now I'm starting to hear ya. It's going to be over to the near side. Raquel. Shot denied to the far side. Back Raquel. Shot not going to go. Keeping it around now to the near side. Down low. Into the corner. Moving it around to the far side. Crosby over to Rust. Back to Crosby behind the net. Top of the zone. Working it around. Juleston. Sealer out there for a minute. Martone out there for 120. Over to the near side. Top of the zone. Gerard. Wing to wing. Taking it around now to the near side. Gerard. Flipping it down. Flipping it in front. And frozen by Vladar. And they're trying to choke hold. They're trying to choke Sidney Crosby out. That's got to be a power play for the Penguins, right?
Yeah.
They went at his throat. You can't go at your opponent's throat for no reason. Man. Oh, the Pens are looking most likely to score. The Penguins are looking like the better team right now, and it's not even close. It's not even close.
That scares me.
All it takes is a fluke for the Flyers to win, but
yep.
Right now, the Penguins are looking far and away the better team.
Yeah, but if the Flyers get that one...
Man. Your arguments are good, man. Keep at it, bro. Things will come. I appreciate that, man. Nobody says that in here, but it deserves to be said. I appreciate that, Alex. I appreciate that. It's he who gives me that strength. It's he who gives me that gift, man. All glory goes back to Christ, man. But it's through him. It's through him that we do this. But here we go. Flyers, near side. Moving it out of the zone with some speed. Here comes Glendenning. Trying to move it around. The Pens clearing the zone. Over to the near side towards the offensive end. Taking Ristolainen. And out to the far side. Pens get it back in their own end. Working it around now to the far side. And back to the far again. Down low. And going to be frozen by Artur Shilovs. And now you're seeing it get real chippy up in here. And now we're getting to that hockey that I was expecting to see tonight. Every single whistle. Words being exchanged. Pushing and shoving. This is what I was expecting to see at the beginning of the night. And it took us all the way till now to see it. Oh, man. So here we go. And I gotta say, much love to you guys. We are only 5 subs away now from our minor goal at 1,050 on the road to 1,100. Can we do it? We got 150. Yeah, 1,050. We're honing in on that tonight. We're 5 subs away.
Wow.
We got 116 people up in here. Can we hit that 1,050 number tonight? I think we can. And we're only 19 likes away from 50. I think we can go for that too. Pens win the draw, clearing the zone. Up through center, taken back by the Flyers. Moving it around now behind the net to the near side over to Sanheim. Clearing it up into the neutral zone. The Pens getting back on it. It's going to be Gino to the near side, able to dump it into the offensive end. We need this one, Pittsburgh. Yes, sir. Cheers for the chat, indeed. Get yourself some hydration. Here we go to the near side. Top of the zone, Wotherspoon. Down low to Novak. Centering out to the far side to Gino. Gino working that puck down now. Chance shot. Not going to go. 70 combined shots and no goals. But again, we're seeing the only reason the Flyers are in this situation right now is purely because of Dan Vladar. That is it. Oh my gosh, we've been streaming all the way. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back a little bit. I gotta go back to the Pokemon X and Y OST. Sorry about that, Hot Wax. I gotta go back to the X and Y OST that I use, because that way I know it won't go into a copyright area. Otherwise, we'll have rev sharing, which is not ideal for the stream. But yeah, yes sir. Man, much love. Only 3 away. 3 away. Can we hit it tonight? Let's go. We're only 16 likes away from the 50 like milestone as well. Let's go for it. I think we get it all. Over to the near side now, working it around top of the zone. The Pens trying to take it back near side, sending it low. Going to be taken by Ristolainen. Out towards the near side. Moving it up now, Ristolainen along the boards. Back into his own end, trying to move it around. Out towards the far side, wing-to-wing pass. And centering again to Ristolainen up through center. Going for the dump. A big hit to the near side on Raquel, taking him out. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Let's see. Go Pens from a Sabres fan. Hey, I'm pulling for you guys as soon as the Pens get eliminated, if they get eliminated. I'm pulling for you guys as well. So, I got you, bro. I got you. So here we go. To the near side, it is going to be, something just fell. I don't know what just fell. But either way, over to the near side, going to be battling for that possession. It's the Pens out of their own end. From Tanger to the near side, the Flyers getting it back. Along the boards, top of the zone, wing to wing, from Drysdale to York. Working around Chinikov, Nochari trying to take it away. Down low, the Pens get it. That's going to be Gerard. Over to the near side, flipping it up through center. And into the Pens offensive end. The Flyers get possession back. 4:12 to go here in overtime. Over to the near side, corner down low. Battling for that possession, connecting now. The Pens clear the zone far side. Up through center, we got a whistle for the offside. Son of a gun.
They're offsides.
That was a great offside by Philadelphia. Otherwise, Achari had speed and he had the guy beat. He had a goal. Or at least a breakaway. That was a strategic offside there by Philadelphia, man. If they don't get the offside, you're talking right there a breakaway. Look at that. He had him beat. Again, right here. Oh, no. Okay, we're pulling this away. I'm pulling this away so you don't get spoiled. Because this is a head. So here we go. The Pens over to the near side. Working it around now. Rossman calling games. Well, I appreciate that, Takeda. I appreciate that, man. So here we go. The Flyers out of their own end. Under 4 to play here in the first overtime period. Will we get a second overtime? Let's see. Over to the far side. It's going to be battled along the Flyers bench. Soderblom setting it up to the offensive end. Near side chase. Into the corner now. Near side down low. Working with that possession. Along the boards, trying to free it up down low, goes Sanheim. And Soderblom trying to take it away. Zegras joins the party, working it around along the boards, down low towards the near side. Kindle, now it goes to Mantha. Back down Soderblom, still tied up along that far corner. And here we go. Moving it around now, the march of the Penguins to the melting ice's edge. Yes, sir. So here we go, the Flyers now up through center with a chance. Over to the near side, Tippett driving in, flips it around, shot, loose in front. And denied! What a denial! That should have been a goal. Oh my gosh. Far side chance shot, denied again. And a down player for the Penguin on top of the puck. Comes loose, Kindle, and now it goes loose over to the near side. Kindle finally back to his feet. Over to the far side, shot for the Flyers, not going to go again. And the Pens will finally clear the zone. But it's going to be a Penguins icing. How did that not go in?
Because a Penguin scooped it up.
On that wide open net?
Yeah, watch this.
Wow.
Watch this. Boom.
No, it was off of Shelov's. Shelov's got the glove over there. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun! There's no way! There is no freaking way the Pens just went all this way just to lose the freaking game. Are you kidding me? That's a lie. That horn is a lie until I see it with my own eyes. Over to the far side, driving it around top of the zone to the near side, now shot, and he freaking scores. All that, and all you freaking do, Sheloves, is just sit there and let the puck go over your shoulder. All this great goaltending, and that's what breaks you. I am genuinely upset about that. All this great goaltending, and that is the freaking straw that breaks the camel's back? Are you kidding me? I would have been fine with a loss. I am not fine with the way that one went down. You let it he sits there, and it just goes right past his shoulder. What are we doing? I know we weren't supposed to be here, but don't worry. The Flyers are going to get embarrassed by the Hurricanes. Vladar can't carry them all the way.
No, they're going to get.
Son of a! I honestly can't believe the way that goal. Oh yeah, it automatically goes off. It's using a Python script into video files I have, so it's automated. But that frickin' sucks. That frickin' sucks, man. Of all the ways to get a goal, it wasn't a fluky goal. It was a freaking goal where Sheloves just sits there. Oh my gosh. I genuinely can't believe that. I genuinely cannot believe that was the way that went down. That sucks. Of all the ways for that to go down. Man. On the bright side, they weren't supposed to be here. And they ran into freaking a stone wall in Vladar.
Yeah, Vladar.
Vladar is the only reason the Flyers are getting there. So don't think you're any good, Philly. You're not. You're only carried by a good goalie. I mean, that just sucks. That just sucks. I genuinely can't believe that was the way that ended. Like, honestly. That one hurts. That one hurts. At least this is the way they went down. Remember you, man? At least you can be proud of the fact that they took 6 games after falling 3. That is true. It did show some fight in the series, and the last game was a nail-biter all the way down to the end of overtime. But, like, at the same time, man, that just sucks. Of all the ways to get a freaking goal, it wasn't Sheloves trying to go for it. It wasn't Sheloves flying out and missing the puck. Sheloves stood there. And the puck just sailed right by him. Of all the ways for that to go down, that was the way I didn't want it to go down. Wow.
That is what it is. Now you get to root for Buffalo.
Still sucks. I mean, look at that. Sheloves settled down. He closed the 5-hole. Let's take another look at that goal. He was trying to get there, but he didn't throw the arm out. He wanted to just block it. It'd be crazy if the Oilers win their game and Jari gets to go to round 2. It would be kind of crazy. Oh my gosh.
The outside, that hit the...
No, it didn't. It went right by the post. Wow.
It looked like it hit the post.
Of course, you have for clickbait, but still. Watch Penguins fans take chainsaws on TV. Yeah. Oh, man. I still can't believe it, man. I honestly still can't believe that. But at least Philly will lose round 2 to Carolina. The screen in front, I get you can't stop it if you can't see it, but that's the worst way when the goalie doesn't have a chance to get to it, you know? Drop a lot in a week, start the armchair GM season. That is true. Oh, screw you, Flyers. Screw you. Go fly into a fire. Or be like a bird and fly into a window. Oh, man. Did it close it out? Believe it? It's tough the way that went down, man. That is tough the way that went down. I mean, Pens fans, we shouldn't be trying to clean house. We shouldn't be trying to clean house. Because it was this exact group that was supposed to be tanking for McKenna that got here. You know what I mean? This team was supposed to be tanking for McKenna, and they made it to the first round. So, a lot of Pens fans, talking to someone over here, wants to clean house and fire everybody. No Crosby, no Malkin, no Tanger. Everyone goes away. No. This year is a building block year. This team, remember, we were supposed to be sitting on our couch in February. You know what I mean? That is difficult, Gatto. Like, the games where you dominate and you get eliminated when you dominated that game. The Pens dominated out of the 75 give or take minutes. The Pens dominated for about 45 to 50. They really, I'd say a full 50. They were only maybe dominated or like out of control for a little bit more. You know what I mean? So, overall, it sucks the way the Pens lost, but the season is a win. The Penguins, I won't miss you in the next round. Oh, just wait till Carolina sweeps you. Now I'm going to be the biggest Canes fan because that is the worst way to freaking lose, man. Losing when you controlled the elimination game, you dominated the elimination game, and still lose and get eliminated. Just, oh my gosh. Tanger, it's time for Tanger to hang up the skates, but he's not going to leave until Gino and Crosby leave. So we're stuck with Tanger as long as Malkin and Crosby are here. And Tanger is a give or take. He's a give or take in my mind. If he wants to retire, I'm fine with it. If he sticks around, he's not going to get top pair minutes, which is fine. He still has that ability to be able to make things happen. You know what I mean? Tanger has proven it. He got the last 2 game winners for the Penguins in this series. So, oh no, I know it's hockey. It just sucks whenever you dominate so one-sided in a game and get eliminated that same game when you were so dominant one-sided, man. It just kind of stings, bro. I think I can give or take Letang at this point in his career. Earlier in his career, absolutely. But Letang is a give or take for me. Letang is a give or take. Are planning to do any remaining first round games or in the later rounds? Oh, absolutely. We're going to go live still for playoff hockey. Don't get me wrong. Just because the Pens got eliminated doesn't mean we're not going to cover playoff hockey. So, we're still going to be covering it. Granted, whenever we're covering the Canes ones, we're going to be hate watching them and rooting for Carolina, but the third one song is a question now. Oh, man. I don't watch Pens games a lot, just highlights. That is true. Oh, don't show that again. Get that crap off my screen. Get that crap off my screen. I don't want to see that goal again. Why do you think I want to see that, Pittsburgh Sportsnet? I gotta say, that is the first time with sports I've ever turned off the TV in rage. That is the first time in my life that I have turned off the TV in rage. I have changed the channel in rage. I have never turned off the TV in rage until tonight.
It is, I mean, it is what it is. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's just frustrating, you know. You're in an elimination game and you dominate your opponent so one-sided for over 2/3 of the game. And you still get the axe.
I told you. I mean, that's why I was afraid of this because the Penguins had so many chances.
Oh, I know.
At the beginning of the overtime. And they didn't.
I tell you something. You have a really great podcast. Congrats, Pens, on a great season. Well, thank you, Cicada. Thank you. We still go live. We're still going to be going live for more playoff games. No more hockey action tonight. I need to get some editing done of the draft video, and I got to get a couple other things done. Plus, we've already missed a good chunk.
Think about this, Jason. The Penguins were not even supposed to be in the playoffs.
Would you, the same line I threw at you. And for me, it was more so not out of rage that the Pens lost in the playoffs, but the fact that they had to show that goal again on Pittsburgh Sportsnet of all things. Like, it's Pittsburgh Sportsnet, not Flyers Sportsnet. Oh, man. Well, that being said, now we're full-on Sabres and Oilers fans for the rest of the playoffs, man. With that being said, though, our next stream, I think, assuming my voice holds up, we're going to try to go live tomorrow night for, I think it's Oilers-Ducks tomorrow night. Let me double-check here. I don't watch Blues playoff games. I get so nervous. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll be live for Oilers-Ducks hopefully tomorrow night as long as my voice cooperates. But, yeah. After that, the next stream will be on Saturday. We're going to do the Wild Stars and Ducks Oilers, hopefully, for both of those. But I am going to wrap this stream up here. Again, much love to audience for popping in tonight. We had over 120 people in here at one point. Much love to every single one, Ians. We're only 9 likes away from 50. Can we maybe hit that one as we end up the stream, man? Can we maybe end up before we right before we end the stream? We're also only 3 subs away from 1,050. That would help ease the pain of this loss. Same thing happened in Canada in the men's Olympic hockey gold medal game. They dominated for most of the game but still lost. That is true. That is true. But I'm going to get my NFL draft vlog edited a bit more. Trying to get that out here hopefully by the end of the week. But yeah, I'm pulling for them, but it doesn't look good right now. Well, we'll see. We are going to be Oilers fans here. We're going to be Oilers and Sabres fans. Let's go. Rest of the playoffs, Oilers, Sabres. Let's get it. Yeah, we had over 120 people in here at one point tonight, which is just bonkers. Over 2,000 Ians have clicked in. Almost 2,100 of Ians have clicked in tonight. It's crazy. Honestly. I love each and every single one of Ians. Glory be back to Christ, man. It's through him that we do this. It is through him that we do this. For almost 106 watch hours. Oh my gosh. That is just, oh my word. I still can't believe this. Oh, actually, almost over 170 watch hours. Man. Again, much love to all Ians. We'll be live again tomorrow night for some more playoff action. And I gotta get going so I can get that vlog edited. But yeah, Oilers, Sabres, Habs, and Wild. I can give or take with the Wild because I got a buddy who's a Stars fan. But, you know, the other 3 I'm down with. But with that, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, John.